It's been a long, long journey. But, as you can hear, the end times are upon us. Outer Wilds. Oh my god, Outer Wilds. For those of you all just tuning on in, if you're on the YouTube or if you just happen to be coming along on a raid, I heavily recommend you play the game for yourself or watch the other parts of this playthrough, because I feel like after how many ever streams, I am finally at the end of this glorious game. I don't know how else to describe it. People say that Outer Wilds is the best game you can't talk about, and I totally understand why. It's just a game that you can't experience for the first time ever again, and I'm like so glad to have been unspoiled throughout this whole playthrough. Outer Wilds. It's great. It's Peem, fam. But yes, that's why we're playing End Times as the music right now. So, yeah, welcome on in, by the way, Mythic Knight. Welcome on in, everybody who just popped on in. Here's what I know. Here's what's going on. Last time on stream, we found the vessel, which was one of the last pieces of the puzzle I needed to put together. We had found the coordinates to the eye of the universe, we found the vessel, we found out it was missing a warp core, and boy howdy, wouldn't you know it, we know that it needs a special warp core. Not just any warp core, not just one we can make at the Black Hole Forge, but one as good as potentially the one inside Ash Twin, powering that, its enormous amount of energy. And, yeah, the gears are turning. That at the end of that stream, I was like, clearly we have to take the warp core from Ash Twin and put it in the vessel. But here's the things I'm thinking of. One, this entire game I have not found the way into Ash Twin. Two, if we depower Ash Twin, is that going to stop the time loop? Or is that going to stop me from remembering the time loop? And if I die during that, does that mean I end up like causing an infinite loop where I no longer am able to remember anything and I never finish a loop and the universe is just doomed to loop forever and ever? That's crazy to think about. I would be very scared if I end up doing that. So I better not get eaten by an anglerfish after taking the warp core, huh? But either way, I played a little bit off stream, so here's what I did, just so you don't feel like you all messed out. I had a feeling that some knowledge I learned last stream was very important, and I headed back to the high energy lab because I remember the murals on the walls being important and related to warps. Here's my thinking. Ash Twin has been described as being like this impenetrable space-tight dome. You cannot get in. But if I have to get in, how would I do that? The warps. It is the only way in and out. So I have to figure out, where would a warp be? Well, here we go. Each and every one of these towers is a warp to a different celestial body. And right here, these two towers. I've already used the tower that goes to Ember Twin. Of course, there's a tower that goes into Ash Twin itself. And we learned last stream. The body, the center of mass between Ember Twin and Ash Twin is between the planets. It doesn't matter that Ash Twin is inside itself. What matters is the point between them. So there can be a warp from Ash Twin into Ash Twin. So that's what I think I have to do today. I probably shouldn't have said that all at the beginning of stream, but that's what's on my mind, and that's what we're gonna do today. But there is a couple of other things I want. To check out before we go. And Instant Karma, welcome on in. I actually was just about to talk about that. So a couple of things that I have scouted out to do before we finish the game. One of them being the interloper, the comet. The logs have said it's possible to get inside, and off stream, I did figure out how to get inside. I don't know if I'm going to learn anything of importance while I'm in there, but I am going to venture inside the interloper. The other thing also being the quantum shard inside the grove. I pretty much think that's not going to give me anything new, but it is a card on the rumor mode, so I might as well check it out, you know? I might as well check it out. So without further ado, that's on the docket today. We're playing Outer Wilds. I'm heckin' finishing this game tonight. Also, welcome on in. Welcome on in. Okay. Well, that was a lot of yapping. Y'all enjoy it? Y'all didn't go to sleep? Oh, by the way, on recommendation from Starlit Traveler, I did uninstall the Echoes of the Eye DLC, because apparently it is accidentally possible to enter the DLC without trying. And like, people say, she's told me that like, oh yeah, people say that it's probably something you shouldn't have to worry about, but she has seen people stream this game and accidentally do it. So yeah. Any ideas I have beyond finishing? Yeah, I'm exploring. Like I said, we're gonna explore the interloper. We're gonna explore the quantum shard in the grove. And like, if I had any other idea on what I should be doing, here's one thing that, you know, Majora's Mask. Majora's Mask is another time loop game, right? So one thing that I would always do in Majora's Mask before I would beat that game and like put it down forever until the next playthrough of it, I would always try to do as many side quests as possible. I would always do every dungeon, like beat every dungeon boss, and do the Cafe and Anju side quest at the very least, and then maybe some other ones, just to create the best possible timeline before I finish that game. I don't know, that was like always a personal thing for me. It was completely unnecessary, but like in a similar vein, what if I went to every single traveler, like Gabbro and Chert and Rebeck and everybody, and like talk to them and like assure them this is the one, this is the time, this is me ending the time loop for realsies. I don't know, maybe that's something else we can do. Fang Swiftwing, welcome on in. Can we get a shout out for Fang Swiftwing as well? I'm getting so many raids at my supposed last stream of Outer Wilds. I'm still have to play the DLC, so don't even worry about that. It's not gonna be my last stream, but it is probably gonna be my last stream of like the main campaign of this game. Traveler, I hardly know her. DLC is spoopy. Let me give you a shout out because it feels like the mods are asleep. Da-na-na, ba-da-na-na-na-na. Hope you are doing well with Minecraft, doing more building, I assume. Fluffy Flame, Nekomata, welcome on in. Destroyer Ult, how's it going? How's it going? Welcome to Outer Wilds. I've given this warning many times during my pre-stream because I got like 7 raids before I actually started playing. This is probably the last stream of this game. I'm still going to explore before I finish the game, so don't even worry about it. Don't worry about me missing too many things. If anybody has suggestions on things to check out before I really wrap it up, then sure. I'm not going to play the DLC. Oh, hi. You get back here. I need to land on you. Yeah. But all I know is the first thing I want to do is get into the interloper. And I checked on stream, off stream, how one is supposed to actually get in here, and if I can just match velocity real quick, I can do so. Oop, ba, ba, ba. Perfect landing. Da-da. Antimatter chemistry. Wow, that sounds like fun. I don't even know all the different things you could do in Minecraft these days. It sounds really daunting. Like, is that part of the game? This antimatter what? Antimatter chemistry? Or is that like a mod? Da-da-da. People shouldn't worry about missing things if I'm playing through DLC. Yeah. The thing is, I'm probably not gonna start the DLC until like later. So here's my plan. I wanted to finish this game by May, and it is May. It's May! So, I think today is the last day I'll have time to play this for a while. I will come back to finish, to start Echoes of the Eye, and I will probably do more main game stuff, I guess, if there's stuff to see before then. Oh look! As we're passing by the sun, it seems the ice is melting. Wow! Ha ha ha! So I had a feeling that was gonna happen, like the comet's ice would melt at some point. But the problem being, like, I didn't want to just do that on stream, you know? And if I ended up being wrong, I would just like sit there for however long and just not enter the comet. But it is the way. It is the way. Antimatter chemistry is a mod pack. I see. Wow, it sounds like fun. Hope you had a good time with that. Yeah. Don't fly into the sun. Ah, yes. Good advice. Good advice. It's gonna be May. It's May already, though. I still think about how Turning Red used that as its trailer song. Just because the main character's name is May. It's gonna be May. And the movie takes place in like 2002. Of course, use a boy band song that sounds like they're saying the main character's name. So, yeah. Hi, I'm receiving much stronger energy readings now that we're beneath the crust. Whatever it is must lie somewhere below, closer to the comet's center, and I'm starting to think it's more dangerous than we realized. So this is the expedition team that went into the interloper, and they lost contact with the person who stayed on top to watch the ship for their escape. And as you know, they never came back. I'm receiving much stronger energy readings now. Clary, can you hear us? Yes, but your voices are faint. I fear we will lose communication entirely if you continue any deeper. Keep the shuttle warm for us, Clary. We'll return the moment we identify the source of the energy readings. I understand, but be cautious, both of you. The movie does take place in May. Ah, well, it's May. I just have to be very careful. Ooh. Nope, not this way. Man, of course this thing is full of ice. I can't control myself. So I've only gone this far, and I realized, yeah, I'm gonna have to explore once I finally get here on stream. Just the question is, where am I actually going? And is it safe? Too blind to see, 'cause in the end you know it's gonna be me. You can't deny. Just tell me why. Every little thing I do never seems enough for you. Ghost matter detected nearby. That's why it's gonna be May. Here we go. We're Newman. We're in the interloper. But where am I supposed to be going? Here. Am I just going in a circle? Oh. Here. They never escaped. What is that? Is there no gravity in here? What is this? Is this the source of energy? Is this how they figured out how to make a warp core strong enough? This is the same song that played when we found the lost crew from the escape pod. Poke, The spherical stone casing here seems to be the source of the energy readings. No, rather, the source is what's within the stone. I'm detecting some form of exotic matter. The stone is muting our energy readings. They should be 10 times what we're seeing at least. Pi, I don't think we want this matter interacting with us. As far as I can tell, direct contact with it would almost certainly be fatal. Ghost matter. Did they release ghost matter into the universe? Pi, I've never encountered anything like this casing, but it's all that's protecting us from what's inside. Worse still, this matter is disturbingly volatile. Pi. Poke, Pi. Whatever the matter inside the stone casing is, it's more than just profoundly unstable. It's under tons of pressure. Look at this density scan. I've never seen anything this tightly compacted before. What is this? Pi, this is orders of magnitude worse than I'd imagined. If this stone were to rupture, the lethal matter within would rapidly expand, completely blanketing this star system almost instantaneously. And the pressure is still building as the comet approaches this star system. Return to the shuttle right now. The rest of our friends need to know they're in terrible danger. Leave your equipment and run. What are you doing, Pi? The more we know about this alien matter, the better our chances of survival. I will learn what I can here. Go. Warn the others. Maybe they can construct shelters somehow. Now, Poke! I think it's too late. I think this was the source of all the ghost matter in the universe. Question is, did they sacrifice themselves? Did they sacrifice themselves in order to save the star system from the ghost matter? Or was it just an accident while they were trying to analyze it? That's wild. I never thought we were gonna ever get lore on the ghost matter. And in the end, it kind of seemed to be something out of our control. But, wow. It came from the interloper. What is the equivalent of? I'll let you cook. I don't know, the flood in Halo. Except they couldn't build a ring to destroy it all. Well, this is cool and all, but I think I'm stuck inside the interloper now. I opened it for more information. You opened it, Frozen Fold? How dare you unleash ghost matter among the entire universe? You doomed us all. I'm gonna meditate now. That was sad. And tragic. But at least we finally know what happened to them. Do you want me to explain? Explain what exactly? Like the actual in-universe lore of ghost matter, or what it reminds you of? Bruno Guy, welcome on in. We learned the tragic story of ghost matter. The recording? I mean, sure. I mean, I guess one interpretation is that they were trying to escape, but then the ghost matter actually did explode, cutting off the recording. They did say it was under enormous pressure. And I'm thinking, like, it was before they even got to the star system. The equivalent of finding a nuclear bomb in your house and it detonates in 30 seconds. In your backyard. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. Well, that's the thing. They said it was not yet reaching the star system. So the fact that there is ghost matter in the star system, but it hasn't already wiped out all the life in the universe... I'm thinking it did burst while, like, the Nomai were exploring it, however many thousand years in the past. And whether they were the catalyst that caused it to explode, or whether they just happened to be there in the wrong time, in the wrong place. It's hard to specifically say. The other thing I wanted to check out before we try to finish the game, just explore a little bit more of Timberhearth, because I have not actually done so. And you know what? One of these loops, I will teleport into Ash Twin, but I'm not going to necessarily finish the game. I just want to like explore and then see what might be in there. Why is it so dark in here? Ooh, a campfire. Oh man. Yeah, I've seen VR chat worlds like this. Just straight up taking this campfire and just letting you doze off next to it. It feels dangerous, but it also feels safe and cozy. Bruno had a good day. That's good to hear. I had a very interesting day. I was saying before the stream proper started, it's just been a weird day. My internet went out today. And also, my glass shelf just shattered to pieces. Here, y'all can have the image because I showed it on the pre-stream. Yeah, it was an IKEA Detolf. I was like, I haven't even like physically touched this shelf in years. It's just in my living room. I'm just in the middle of a work meeting, just, you know, talking business, and all of a sudden I hear just coming from my living room, and I'm like, what the hell is that? What is even that? I didn't finish the meeting for like 15 more minutes. When I finally got into my living room, I didn't even see anything wrong until I looked to the back where all the shelves are, and I'm like, oh, that's a lot of broken glass. Oh, that's a lot of broken glass. Sonic the Hedgehog, did you do this? Did you do this, Sonic? Are you the blue blur? Is this a Toy Story situation? You came to life, you accidentally broke it? Well, you know what? Just tell me next time. I don't know. Spent a good time trying to clean that up during my work day. So I did not really end up I did not really end up playing doing much work that day. Closed due to fire damage. The old radio tower where an important landmark is unfortunately closed thanks to the unsanctioned flight testing of an extremely powerful model rocket. Oh, this is the DLC. I mentioned earlier, but I disabled the DLC because apparently it's possible to accidentally start it. So just for to be extra sure, I disabled the DLC even though I had it on earlier. Dun dun dun, ba da dun da da dun. That's not what I wanted to see. I wanted to see something else on Timberhearth. Actually, while I'm in the ship, let me show you the log entry I'm trying to check out. First of all, ruptured core. I found 2 missing members of the Nomai shuttle crew. They traced the strange energy readings to a spherical stone casing filled with exotic matter. The exotic matter was lethal and under extreme pressure. One of the Nomai stayed behind to examine the alien matter while the other rushed back to the surface to warn the rest of the Nomai. But they never made it. I mean, I'm guessing that's that whole plot thread. It doesn't seem like there's anything else that connects to it. I assume. Here's one thing I wanted to check out. Quantum Grove. There's a strange rock shard in this grove that moves when I'm not watching. It emits a signal on the quantum fluctuations frequency. Like, I think the fact that that's on Timberhearth means that it's probably how you're supposed to learn more about quantum stuff and start yourself on the path to the quantum moon. But I just happened to stumble upon it. I happened to stumble upon it especially because of that one tower. That one tower that happened to be from Brittle Hollow. So, oops. Where's that grove? Oh, actually, I can just... mark it on the rumor mode. Yeah. Quantum egg. Spoopy. Here it is. Quantum Grove. Hey, look, a quantum shard. Sure hope it doesn't disappear while I'm not looking at it. Ah, dang it. There you are. I see you. What do I do about it? The quiet shade, it's always dark in the ancient glade across old bark. That's a weird sign. It's gone. The sign is quantum. The grove is quantum. Everything in this area is quantum. What does that mean for me? I found a poem written on one of the trees in the grove. Question is, does this do anything? Oh, and maybe can I use what I've learned about quantum to like teleport with this thing? You know what's really funny? The beginning of this game, when you wake up, if you happen to see the quantum moon, you know that blinking is enough to make quantum stuff move. But you don't have the ability to blink in this game. But if you could... Oh. It would probably make a lot of this quantum stuff a lot easier. Queen Miku, welcome on in. How you doing? Welcome to Outer Wilds. I'm exploring the Quantum Grove. I'm not really sure what I'm supposed to be doing here, but... I've never explored this yet, and I wanted to check it out before I finish this game proper. Could it be that some of the trees here... Could it be that some of the trees here are quantum and were used to build things? You know, I was hoping... when I saw the quantum grow the first time that this would be like an entire plot thread. It might still be. I've just never really had a chance to look at it yet. It's pretty. Yeah. Look, the sun. Miku, if you haven't seen Outer Wilds, this game is heckin' beautiful, but also like so much mystery baked into it. And I can't even talk about it because I don't want to spoil people who haven't played this game. But it's a game about space travel, that's all you need to know. Churt's research notes. Property of Churt. I've detected a strange signal coming from somewhere within the grove in this crater. It's very similar to the signal emitted by the quantum moon, so it stands to reason the two signals are probably related. We don't know much about the quantum moon, seeing as no one's ever been able to land on it, but hopefully studying the signal in the grove will reveal more about it. Maybe? I legitimately don't know what I would do with it. Maybe there's just nothing new about it. Haven't been able to watch me play because every time you're playing a game with Common. That's alright, Miku. I'll just spoil the game for you right now because I'm pretty much at the end of it. Unfortunately. I don't know. It's interesting, but if anybody who's played this game knows if there is or is anything, is or is not anything else to see in this Quantum Grove, then I'm gonna go ahead and look at something else. And we definitely have ads going on. Oh, that's other. Okay. Like, looking at this entire chart, there's nothing else I can explore other than the launch module. That's one thing I wanted to do. I need to catch... So that's one thing I tried to do off stream. I tried to catch up to the launch the probe. But I don't think I can move fast enough unless I, like, catch it when it's firing towards me to start. So that's going to involve a lot of restarting, I think. Regardless, it is definitely too late to do that. I'm going to go ahead and see what else I can do. before we potentially end the game. I'm gonna talk to Gabbro. That's one thing I want to do. One of the only other people who, or no, literally the only other person in this game who knows what's going on. I'm sure. There is something to do and see in Quantum Grove. Squidgy Cube, have you actually played this game? Or are you just saying that? Can we get a corroborating evidence? Can we get somebody to second that? If there still is actually something to do in the Quantum Grove. Unlock the Quantum Moon. Whack. No Elpers. I mean, to be fair, I just asked. I'm only asking like yes or no questions in the sense that like, should I bother looking into it more or should I just leave? I only say this because I don't want y'all to just watch me stare at like something that isn't content for 30 minutes doing nothing. Yelling at me to like, that you want to, yelling at me the whole time like, no, I want to take the controller from you and just like get on with it because this is nothing, you know? That's all I want to know, really. So if you're telling me there is something in the Quantum Grove, then I'll look into it more. That's all. You don't tell me like what to do in there. Don't tell me what to see is in there. Just tell me if there's something I missed. That's all. It doesn't have to be spoilers. Now where the hell is Gabbro? There's almost always more stuff to things, I suppose. But I want context, how important it is to the main plot. I'm gonna be honest, I asked Maggie already if it was important to like an ending, and she said no. So that's why I kind of just felt comfortable leaving. But like, if there's something interesting, I want to see it. Why is the gravity all hecked up? Why can't I boost? Weird. Maggie is right. I mean, that's what I thought. What's up, Gabbro? I might be ending the loop soon. If it isn't my time, buddy, how's space treating you this loop? I saw your ship again. I found something. I found your quantum poem. Oh yeah, the one in the woods. I remember writing that. Pretty fun, right? It works out to a good 24 poems. When I'm done exploring, I want to make some more quantum art. Maybe some kind of creature sculpture that just like shows up while your back is turned and scares the daylights of you. Oh, I see. It's not just one sign, it's a whole thing. I found something. I'm glad that Gabbro wrote that for him to tell me. I found out what happened to the orbital probe cannon. Whoa, that's the cannon breaking apart at the start of each loop? For real? Did you figure out why? Over-enthusiasm. Kind of scary how much that sounds like something Slater or Feldspar would do. I'm pretty surprised Nomai built something that actually broke. I think I've already read this. What, I'm not going to tell him if I found the coordinates to the Eye of the Universe? And this is just the DLC inside of Statue Island I've done already. Huh. Well, I guess that answers the question of what to do in the Quantum Grove. I'm surprised he hasn't told me, like, that there's no dialogue option to talk about reaching the inside of Giant's Deep. Higher gravity. I mean, yeah, I don't remember the gravity being this high on this planet. Well, I've accidentally figured it out. No Elpers, no Oilers. Cool, let's go back. Gabbro has gone from surfer to skater. What's the difference? Aw, dude. Uh-oh. The sun seems to be red gianting today. Dun dun dun. I bet Gabbro did make made a quantum like jump scare. Gabbro our favorite regardless. He's the best. Oh, I also want to talk to Feldspar and just tell him like, ha, I've also been to the core of Giant's Deep. How about that? And I can actually translate. I know what all the text means, and you don't. I know more than you for once. Now I am the great explorer. I take all the credit. And it only took me 22 minutes to find out. So when I was playing off stream, what I did was I started a new profile so that I could just make sure I don't accidentally get ship's logs on like the wrong file. And I did manage to get to the inside of Giant's Deep on the first cycle. So what happened was like the computer that said like launch number 9 million something something, it said that was the current probe. So literally the loop iteration that you start on is the one that finds the eye of the universe. Oh geez. No, accidentally looked away. I was gonna alt tab and play some music. Absolute cinema. You've never seen that happen? It already happened to me before. I was on the Quantum Moon and the Quantum Shrine, like... The Quantum Shrine impaled itself onto my ship. Get down, you remember how about who but da 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 ba da da. The quiet shade in the ancient glade across old bark, it's always dark. Where's the poem? Where's the poem? Where's the poem? Where's the rest of the poem? There it is. Quiet shade, it's always dark in the ancient glade across old bark. Wait, what? That's not 24 different poems. That's just the same poem. I guess it's 24 different permutations. Across old bark, it's always dark, the quiet shade in the ancient glade. That's it? You're just saying it's 24 different permutations? I mean, I guess. Like, how many different ways can you arrange 4 things? Across old bark, the quiet shade, it's always dark in the ancient glade. Let me think here. So, 1, and it's like 3... Or 1 choose... No, 3 choose 1. Okay, so it's 4 choose 1, 3 choose 1, 2 choose 1, and then 1. So it's 4C1, 3C1 times 2C1. What does that go up to? Is that just basically 4 factorial? 4 times 3 times 2 times 1? What is that? 24. Yeah, that's 24. Wow, I remember statistics class. Gee, I thought it was going to be something like more interesting. Nah, no, you know, Gabbro is actually pretty cool for that one. Using the quantum... It's performance art. It's performance art that doesn't even have to perform. Because it's using the quantum nature to make something that is every state at once. That's pretty cool, actually. 16. No, I think it actually is 24. If I remember from statistics class. Yeah. So, is that the only thing in this grove? It's cool. I'm just kind of sad that I found it out this late in the game, because, at this point, I should be getting, like, big revelations, not, like, poetry. But you know what? If it's from Gabbro, I'm okay with it. I'm Guillermo del totally okay with that. Dun, 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 dun. My ship is so damaged because it had intercourse with a tree. It's just my creations from Tears of the Kingdom. Every single time. I can't escape it. The mental image of a mechanic doing repairs while jumping. Oh my goodness. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. Oxygen tank damaged. Uh-oh. Probably fine. I think I'm too late to do what I wanted to do on Ash Twin. Probably too late. Let's try it anyway. Where's Ash Twin? I can at least show people how I figured out what to do with Ash Twin. Where is it? Where is it? Let's see. Man, that thing is huge. Oh, no, 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 don't autopilot. No, thank you. So if I can just get to Ash Twin before the sun explodes, I can show y'all my thought process of me trying to get in there. And wouldn't you know it, it seems to be that Ash Twin is almost completely desanded. Momentum, please. Momentum, please. This really is a beautiful game, isn't it? What I kind of love about this game is at first you're wowed by the beauty of it all. And then as you learn more about how... Never mind. I guess I'm not showing y'all how I got into Ash Twin. Long story short, one of my attempts was waiting until all the sand was gone from Ash Twin so I could freely teleport using the Ash Twin teleporter. That did not work. Cheeky game devs made it so that Ash Twin and Eclipse Twin... can I catch it that time? I'm not sure. Gotta go. Faster. Come on. I don't think I moved fast enough to catch the probe. I don't even see where the probe went. I'm not even off the planet, apparently. Well, ripping pepperonis. Fly into the sun. I didn't mean it. Too late. The sun had a mind of its own. Yeah. No, yeah, I did figure out how to get into Ash Twin, but waiting until the end was not the play. Because the cheeky game devs made it so that the only time that Eclipse Twin matches up with Ash Twin after the sand is gone is exactly when the sun explodes and gets there. Like, it's about to line up, and then the supernova catches up to you at that exact moment. So, that is not the way. Alright, I'm going to rest for like 3 minutes. Alright, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to show you all how I actually got into Ash Twin. It does require me to be like 5 minutes into the loop. For once, I'm actually using the wake up function. Wake up! Grab a brush and put a little makeup. 320 is probably fine. It is not the way. No, sirree. I don't like it. Not one bit. Something tells me there's going to be fun stuff to do in Ash Twin, regardless of whether I use that cycle to finish the game or not. See, Okay, don't answer this question. It's not even a question. I'm just wondering out loud. Does taking the core out of Ash Twin actually destroy the ability for Ash Twin Project to record my memories? Or is it actually safe? Because my thinking was, I'm gonna crash into the sun. No! Please! Come on! I should have taken gambas on how many times I'm gonna fly into the sun this stream. Food for the sun. I'm just powering up all those California raisins farms. They're all sun-dried. Oh, the probe is coming this way. The probe is coming this way. I have to do it this time. I thought the probe was coming this way. Where's the probe? Did they launch the probe in the Giant's Deep? The sun is a massive incandescent gas, a giant nuclear furnace. I'm sure that's a song that I should know, but I don't know. Well, I'm not catching up to that. What's up, Kaiju? How's it going? Food for the sun. Maybe I can catch up. Can I see it? Can I see the probe? I can see the probe on the map. Can I actually catch up to it? I see it. I see it. I'm moving. I'm moving. Returning to the solar system. No, I don't want to return to the solar system. I want to catch up to the probe. I see it. So the thing that kind of doesn't make sense with if you go to the Giant's Deep core on the very first like run, on the very first cycle, is it will still say that it found the Eye of the Universe. But it'll say that like probe number 9,000,000 something something and 53 found the Eye of the Universe. We are currently on probe number 9,000,000 something something 53. So it's like, how did it find it already if I'm still seeing the probe go? Okay, I see the probe. Just catching up to it, not actually do anything. Oh. I thought. Miku bought Kentucky Fried Chicken yesterday. Oh, how did that go? Oh, I want to look at it. I want to look at the probe. Can I do something with it? I just fucked up the probe. What do I do with it? What do I do with it, though? Oh, if I go to Giant's Deep now, will it be like something happened to the probe? I bet. Just headbutt it. Alright, I have traveled far enough from the solar system that I think I messed up all the physics. We'll see. I've been told that if you travel far enough away from the solar system, the simulation begins to break down. Miku had Kentucky Fried Chicken leftovers, crisped it in the air fryer. Delicious. I went to In-N-Out yesterday. Got some fries, but I had already made some fries earlier with just like potatoes. So when my dad was like, "Hey, we should go get food. We'll go to In-N-Out." I'm like, "Okay." I just got a whole bunch of spread because you can ask for free spread from In-N-Out, and I put them on the fries I made in the air fryer. Delicious. I want In-N-Out soon, Miku. They'll have one in your state soon. Someday. Enjoyed Lurk Blade Mancer? Alright, what's my plan here? I want to check Giant's Deep core because I want to see if it'll be like, uh-oh, probe malfunction. I also want to check the the actual launch thing at Giant Steep. I guess either way, we're going to Giant Steep. Fall for completion. I'm surprised they haven't finished that in and out yet. I thought they were working on it. You've been waiting for it since last October. Last September, even. Shake Shack has a store in Toronto now. Ghost Kitchens on delivery apps. Yeah. There's a couple of Shake Shacks now in LA. Used to be more of an East Coast thing. I'll say that I've tried it, and not even like, oh, In-N-Out is better. I'm just like, it tastes weird to me. I don't know. So there's something about the sauce that doesn't taste right. It could just be the location that I went to, but like, it just doesn't taste right. Like, something was off about the sauce. It tasted like expired or something. Why does the shack shake? Because it's in California now and they have earthquakes. That's why. They're all talk? Okay, maybe it's... To be fair, I had a chicken sandwich and not the actual burger. And maybe the sauce they use on the chicken sandwich is not really the sauce that goes properly on a chicken sandwich, if you know what I mean. But anyway, In-N-Out's good. It's not the best burger in existence, but for the price, considering how much burgers cost nowadays anywhere else, like a double cheeseburger is $6. A single cheeseburger is okay. Is like $3 something. It's not as cheap as it used to be, but it is cheaper than a lot of other burger. Please, 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 please. So that's the cannon itself. That's the cannon itself, but like, what am I supposed to be looking at? Hold on, I want to fix my ship real quick. Where the heck is the front of my ship? There it is. All right, let's get in here. What's it gonna say, I wonder? Control module. Oh, I've never seen the launch module. It's in the same place this whole time. Probe tracking module. Oh no, wait, there is no probe tracking module because it fell into Giant Steep. Where's the launch module? Is this it? There it is. This whole time I thought it was in a different part. Oh. Oh, I have to use the scout to look at it, I think. Oh, I could probably just go in from space, huh? Alright, well, I want to see the control module. I want to see what it says now that I've bumped into the probe. This game is crazy. It is. The fact that everything is being simulated all the time. At first it seems unnecessary, and then you realize maybe it is necessary, actually. I forget this is the first time the music gets all, like, determined. Alright, bud. The shack shakes because someone had milkshakes that brought all the boys to the yard. And they're like, do you want to play cards? Damn right, I want to trade cards. I will trade you, but not my Charizard. 9 minutes ago, request to launch probe received from Ashwin Project. Cannon aligned with randomly selected probe trajectory. Gravity field activated. Random lead selected. Request from Ashwin Project. The Ashwin Project itself just does it when it detects an emergency. And the emergency is the sun ending. Launch request received. Probe launch successful. Probe tracking modules receiving data from probe. Orbital probe cannon structure compromised. I guess we're not gonna have any info on the probe itself in here. This is just the cannon event. And we still have 12 minutes in the loop. Severe structural stress detected. Viewport window fractured. Probe tracking module missing. Yeah, it's missing. It's still at the bottom of Giant Steep. But it's still working. I'm glad that it's still working even though it's not attached. Not sure where it's getting energy from, but sure. Oh, maybe it's being powered by the freaking... Maybe it is being powered by the freaking electrical field of Giant Steep. How do I leave? Dun, dun, dun. I need more fuel. Alrighty then. Where are you at, launch module? I'll explore ye yet. To the last I grapple with thee. I'll know it's the launch module because it's all cracked and exposed to the elements. Yeah, there's my scout. Come on, come on, come on. Can I actually go in here? Ow. I can! Hello? Mallow, imagine, Privet. The probe tracking module will be the first to know the coordinates of the eye of the universe. You'll be the first to see them. I'm honored and terrified. You won't ask the orbital probe cannon to use so much power that it breaks, will you? Fret not, my nervous friend. We only need to fire the probe once anyway, so who minds if it compromises the orbital probe cannon's structural integrity? I think I've read this already. No, ship log updated. Huh. I guess I haven't seen it before. Anything else? Here. Control module protection stone. Pro tracking module protection stone. Avens, Mallow may have better 50%. Cassava is sending the last of the cannon components. Soon, relatively speaking, we'll know the eye's precise location. Avens, Cassava tells me he and the construction yard crew have determined a power setting we are not under any circumstances to go above. I see it, I'm right to see, consequently we'll be ignoring that setting. No, yeah, this is the same, but it's acting as if I haven't read it. I guess I haven't read it this loop. So yeah, they definitely went above that power setting. And this will let me see inside the probe tracking module, even though it's at the bottom of Giant Steep. Oh, and this is the first time you'd be able to see that there's a statue in there with eyes open. And then you see that it's surrounded by electricity, so that gives you the hint that it is in Giant Steep. Oh, this is how you're supposed to know. Yeah, this is all how you're supposed to know any of this. Got it, got it, got it. There's that mystery solved. It was never really necessary, but hey. Maybe I'll get a better ending now that I have more of the ship's log. Maybe. I don't think there's any more question marks left, at least. From hell's heart I stab at thee. Starlit Traveler, Maggie! What's up, princess? How you doing, babe? Welcome on in. I haven't ended the game yet, but I have cleared out a lot of the question marks in my ship log. I literally have no more question marks left anywhere on here except for Ash Twin Project itself. I looked at the ruptured core. I found out where ghost matter comes from. I bumped into the probe, so I'm hoping this loop I could go into Giant's Deep and maybe see if the probe tracking module will be like, warning, something bumped into it. Shit's fucked, yo. What have you missed? Not much. Not much. Oh, look, right away we have our counterclockwise cyclone. Everything's coming up, Millhouse. Yeah, baby. All right, where's those jellies at? Yeah, what happened to the Nomai? So that's it then. It's the ghost matter. The ghost matter didn't just kill the Nomai in the interloper. It killed all the Nomai in the solar system. The question is, how come like other sentient life didn't get killed by it? That one's going too fast already. I'm not gonna make it. I'm not gonna make it. I'm not gonna make it. Am I gonna make it? I might make it. Yeah. Here we go. We do know that answer? Oh. Huh. So is it what the log was saying? Like, the Nomai sacrificed themselves to shelter all the other sentient life in the solar system somehow? Is that what those tablets are depicting? Like the Nomai landing and like interacting with, say, like the Herthians before they evolved? Oh, that's so noble of them. I think I did it. It freaks me out every time I end up successfully coming into Giant's Deep. Like, all these tendrils feel like they're gonna grab me. I don't think they're anything, really. It's just what the core looks like. Give an answer if you want. Yeah. Is it a matter of interpreting all those like tablets that I've seen just throughout this game? Okay, this is me, like, so earlier on in this loop, I actually chased the probe and then I smacked into it. I'm not sure what else you can do with the probe, but I got it. Ghost matter can't go into water. Herthians evolved from water species. Oh! Is there somewhere in the game that says that? I guess because it's a gas, it doesn't want to mix with a liquid. Oh my god. And the Herthians are like the only sentient species left. There's nothing else. So of course they're the only ones to have evolved space travel. Crazy. Receiving data from probe 9,318,125. Visualizing current trajectory. Is it actually gonna do it? Is it gonna show me where I bumped into it? No? Oh well. You can see it happen somewhere. Oh, I see. That's cool. Well, I just came here to check if bumping into the probe did anything, but it doesn't seem to be the case. Yeah, Diorby. We're just talking about it. I literally went into the interloper today, so no need to tell me. I've actually been playing this game for like 20-something hours already. I am probably gonna finish it the next cycle. Deep space anomaly found by probe 9,318,054. So this means I've done like 75 loops already? No, like 71? Damn. Have I been playing this game that long already? Huh. Yeah, I didn't. I mentioned off stream. Maggie. I started a new profile so I wouldn't mess up the ship log on my remain save. So the very first loop after sinking with the Mind Stone with the eye statue, I went to Giant's Deep Core just to see what would happen here, and it did say total number of probes launched 9,318,054. So it's a little bit of a plot hole because it's saying like the probe that launched that exact cycle is the one that found the Eye of the Universe. So what? Like if I had caught up to it in my ship and then bumped into it, would it have just caused a time paradox? Would the probe not have found it? It would have made sense if it was the probe right before that cycle. But hey, y'all, remember those coordinates. They're very importante. Come on, come on, come on. Nice fourth. Welcome on in. Did you have a good time playing games today, hon? Was today Lego Day? Playing some Lego Star Wars? Revenge of the 5th, y'all. May the 4th be with you. That was yesterday. Happy Cinco de Mayo if you celebrate. Absolutely. I don't really, I don't drink unless it's free. Last time I drank was during my work's party the other day. It was a heckin' fun time. But Cinco de Mayo, just a normal day for me. I already found out off stream that I can just safely just exit the sphere like this. Wah! It's the probe on that specific cycle because of lore reasons. Makes sense. Makes sense. For lore reasons. So here's my theory. Here's what I'm thinking. Specifically, that cycle is the one that activated the statue in Timberhearth because the eye was found. Because the eye was found, the statue needed somebody aware of the loop in order to find it. And just the hopes that whoever happened to be nearby at the time would actually go and seek that knowledge. So I guess in the sense of the lore, like the moment that the Eye of the Universe is found, that's when that statue is actually activated. Because otherwise, like, it would have just been a regular loop where me, the player, like, was unaware, never remembered anything, any iteration of the loop beforehand. And so to me, it's the first loop, but it's actually loop 9 million something. Crazy. Alright, I'm gonna see if I can warp into Ash Twin this cycle. I doubt it, but I'm gonna try. You're almost done with LEGO Star Wars Episode 4? Aw, heck yeah. I did play a little bit of LEGO Star Wars Skywalker Saga. It's a really good game. It's probably the best LEGO Star Wars to date. And you know, there's been many, many LEGO Star Wars to date. That sun's looking pretty angry. Something tells me I'm not gonna warp into Ash Twin this cycle. We also have a lore reason why the ship can remember. I'll let you hypothesize that one? Why the ship can remember? See, in my assumption was that it's just a convenient way to represent my memory, and because I remember, then the ship remembers. But if there's an actual lore reason, huh? I think I hear the world ending. Yep, world's ending. Ash Twin's out of sand. Oops. Unfortunate. Ah! Ow. I can still try to teleport. I can still try. It's not gonna work though. It's not gonna work. Dadgummit. Dadgummit, I'm gonna warp on this warp panel. I'm gonna be happy. I gotta be happy I did it. Any second now. Any second now. Amber Twin's gonna rise up to the task. The best Lego Star Wars is Clone Wars. Oh, really? Huh. Okay, well, I gotta play it sometime then. I never actually played the Lego games when they were coming out. Only later did I get into like Lego Dimensions and Lego City Undercover. But man, I've been missing out. Those games are just like pure co-op fun for sure. Watch this. Ember Twin right there. It's gonna sync up right after the sun explodes. Come on! Come on! I'm so close! Hey look, Ember Twin. What a freaking tease. What a freaking tease. If only I knew someone who had Lego gams. Whoa, your gams are made of Lego? I didn't know that. That's cool. I heard about plastic surgery, but I didn't know about Lego. Lego games. Okay, but in all seriousness, I did try to Steam Family Share with Starlit Traveler the other day. I found out in order to do that, she's gonna have to give up her current family shares. So we're not gonna do that quite yet. Rosenfeld found mechanical keyboard switches called Fecker. Cool. What sound do they make when you type? They just sound like Fecker, 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 Fecker. That'd be weird. Maggie, I'd be so happy to play the Lego games with you someday. Someday. Could be Skywalker Saga. I wouldn't want to play it if you had just played it, though. We're gonna have to find something else. Maybe I'll, Oh, you know what? I need to wait at the campfire. Maybe I'll, emulate Clone Wars. And we can, parsec it up. Fecker? I hardly know her! Oh, you know what my favorite part? You know what my favorite part of Lego Star Wars Episode 4 is? When Lego Obi-Wan Kenobi reaches into his cooler, and then all of a sudden you hear... And he pulls out the Lego Cerveza Cristal. Oh my god, that was my favorite part of Lego Star Wars Skywalker Saga. I'm sorry if you haven't gotten to that part, babe, but you know, it was just such a good part. Such a good part. Cerveza Cristal. Dun, 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 dun. The remote plays, so you don't need to own them. Oh, cool. Heck yeah. All right. Then Lego Clone Wars is the play. I remember Clone Wars being like actually a surprisingly good Star Wars prequel, but because it's lumped in with Episode 1 and 3, like people don't give it the chance it deserves. But like, not just Clone Wars the movie, but also Clone Wars the series is just like excellent Star Wars. And it doesn't have to be Episodes 4, 5, and 6. Like, there was good content in the prequels. You just had to, like, watch the right stuff. Epic Games yesterday. Yeah, Skywalker Saga is free on Epic Games yesterday. Out of principle, I have not been claiming any of the Epic Game Store free games. Because I just don't... Like, I know they're free, and as long as I keep doing it, I'm not giving them money. But I just don't want to give them the satisfaction that they have a user, even if it is just like free games. Like, they are not trying to compete with Steam in the proper way. They're like essentially bribing people with free games. And I already have it on PS4 anyway, so I don't need it on PC. Go, 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 come on! I always overshoot it by so much. Stairwares. Na 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 na. I was hanging out with Maggie over the weekend, and she was playing Star Wars Jedi Knight Jedi Academy. I'd never seen anybody play that game, but it looks freaking cool. She told me that people say it has the best lightsaber combat of any Star Wars game, and it looks good. Like, you actually have to like strategize, because the thing is, lightsabers are instant kill in that game, just like a lightsaber would be in, you know, real life. So the combat basically is you parrying other lightsaber users and finding an opening for you to get your one slice in. But that goes for the opponent as well, because they also have a lightsaber. They can also kill you in one hit, even if you're at full health. So it's a trade-off. It's an actual, like, it's like that game Dive Kick, risk versus reward. It's super exhilarating, but also, like, when there are so many enemies that have lightsabers all around, it gets pretty stressful. Love it so much. I loved watching it. That looked really cool. I want to play it sometime. I wonder how much it is on Steam. So anyway, if you try to step on that warp as Ember Twin is passing over, of course, it's all covered in sand, or rather the sand column is going to suck you up. So what you have to do is wait. This is why the game tells you there's a window of time. This is why the game tells you that Ash Twin, it doesn't necessarily have to be the center of the body, the celestial body. This is my opportunity. This is finally the inside of Ash Twin. Oh my god. It is so scary being in here. It is so scary being in here. Like, I feel like I'm being watched. I feel like I'm being watched, and I feel like one of these masks is gonna start lighting up as soon as I walk into it. And then by that point, for the rest of the game, I'm gonna be pursued. Feels like I've been here already. I've seen it multiple times, but I've just never been here in person. Want the price of Skywalker Saga? No, Frozenfall. I'm talking about the price of Jedi Knight Jedi Academy. And also, I already own Skywalker Saga on PS4. Mask receiving data from Probe Tracking Module, Giant's Deep Memory Statue, Timber Hearth Memory Statue. 14 minutes until end of cycle transmission. Because it knows. Exactly 22 minutes. $10 for Jedi Knight, not bad. Wow. Wow, it really is just staring at me. Huh. Being watched by us. I'm being watched by chat. Chat is recording all my memories of previous cycles. Oh. And Jedi Knight Jedi Academy has character customization. Yeah, I saw your Twilight character. I always thought the Twilights were super cool. Like, yeah, they're just supposed to, like, originally they're supposed to be designed to just be sexy dancers, but it's cool that they actually got fleshed out as a species in later, like, Star Wars stuff. And they're like their own thing. They don't just exist to be sexy dancers. Soda Pot, thank you for the bit. Yarrow, today we finished the excavation of Ash Twin. Here, in this space we carved, we will craft our most ambitious project yet. The Ash Twin Project, powerful enough to send information back in time. You love the Twi'leks, Isla Sakura is your favorite. Yeah! And it's just so cool. It's just so cool. How far we've come since our experiments at the High Energy Lab. I still can hardly believe Raimi's hypothesis was true. Coleus, we've also finished relocating all subterranean plants we met while digging. Raimi, we'll need to keep our eyes on how significantly we've altered the environment here. Did they cause Ash Twin to become an hourglass? Did they excavate all that dirt and it just became the sand that falls to Emperor Twin? Yeah, I was telling Starlit. I read all those like Star Wars novels that used to be canon, that took place after Episode 6. And, you know, when Disney bought Star Wars, they just decanonized all of it. But they had, like, cool stuff about how Luke was the teacher of the future Jedi. He trained the future generations on how to make their own lightsabers and use the Force. I think it's the same canon. I think it's the same canon as Jedi Academy. Like, the books. I forget all about the books. I haven't read them since high school. But they were good reads. I recommend them if you can find them. Yarrow. Poke just sent the warp core for the final tower to us from the Black Hole Forge. Now Ash Twin can be connected with Giant's Deep, where Cassava is working with Avens to craft the orbital probe cannon, and where Phlox is sculpting the memory statues. Wow, I feel like this is just the perfect place to end, like, your exploration. I feel like this entire game, like, sure, you could come into Ash Twin anytime you want, but it feels like it hides this secret just ever so slightly harder than every other secret. So you just naturally come here last. Hypothesis. It was not by accident the core of our warp tower was the last to be forged. Hypothesis. The cores could have been forged faster if Cassava had interrupted my work less frequently to ask for updates. Just like asking your artist if your commission is ready yet. Yara, the important point is we are all connected through Ash Twin now, and also that I'm no longer needed for mediating your disagreements. Yarrow, our friends on Giant's Deep tested the orbital probe cannon today. Mallow tells me the cannon is doing well, and that Avens advocates for more launch power. If anyone can coax the maximum power from a device, Avens can. Yarrow, but then if anyone can goad a device into exploding, that too is likely Avens. Perhaps I could just check in with the orbital probe cannon crew in the interest of safety. Yarrow, would it help to remind Avens that Mallow, his love, will be the one of the Nomai aboard the cannon, or is Mallow part of the problem? Yarrow, Phlox and Daz finished the memory statues today, and they are truly remarkable. When the Ash Twin project succeeds, or in the event it fails, the memory statues will activate, allowing us to gather more data before we shut down the project. Oh. When the Ash Twin project succeeds, or in the event it fails. So, because the universe ended, because the sun exploded, because Ash Twin project... Well... Because Ash Twin project detected it was going to die, it triggered the time loop and then activated the memory statues 22 minutes earlier. That's what I'm thinking. Bruno's gotta go to sleep. Have a good one, Bruno. Get some good rest. Yarrow, Pi and Idea have worked hard on the sun station, and at last it's complete. If everything goes as planned, this structure will prompt the sun's explosion, which in turn will supply the power the Ash Twin project requires. Oh, so they weren't able to trigger the explosion, but the natural death of the sun did. The natural death of the sun gave Ash Twin the power it needed. Raimi, I'm impressed by their mental fortitude. This was the project's most difficult task in more ways than one. So that's why the project had to be aborted before. That's why they could never launch. They never had energy otherwise. Yarrow, we're nearly ready to activate the Ash Twin project. Here's what will happen. First, the sun station will receive the order to fire at the sun, prompting it to explode. Yarrow, using the energy from the resulting supernova, the Ash Twin project will send the order for the orbital probe cannon to fire back in time by 22 minutes! Exactly 22 minutes after these orders are received, the sun station will again trigger the supernova to send the probe data from this cannon and launch back in time. In total, each cycle created by the Ash Twin project will last precisely 22 minutes. We can end this cycle at will. Exactly 22 minutes. They made the sun explode on purpose. That was the last thing that I was wondering about. Like, why? Why was that something they wanted? Why was they okay with the sun exploding and destroying everything? Because it was going to travel back in time. Because it wasn't going to be permanent anyway. Because they weren't going to live through that cycle anyway. Because the only cycle that they would have experienced is the one where they find the Eye of the Universe in the Ash Twin project data, and they can call off the sun explosion. Oh my god. That's how it all was supposed to come together. Every Nomai working on every celestial body, all in a different piece of this entire freaking project. Oh my god. Okay. Like, I could tell that everything was coming together. But just to know that every single Nomai, besides the ones that died just in exploration, every Nomai working towards something, the entire Ashwin project was this entire dance of carefully timed, carefully crafted events that had to happen in perfect harmony. The amount of energy they needed from the explosion, triggering the explosion, the memory statues that were going to be sent back in time, the warp, the time loop, which was going to send that instruction back in time. All of it had to work in perfect harmony. The Nomai are such... They are the definition of a species that has so much hubris. So much hubris. The fact that they're willing to end the solar system, end potentially the entire universe, just to conduct their experiment to find the eye of the universe. All hinging on the sun exploding, and that is the one part that failed. Yeah, you know, Fukuzu, welcome on in. Hi, if you haven't played this game, I'm reading big spoilers right now. But, you know, just don't pay attention, you'll be fine. Happy Cinco de Mayo, even though I know that they don't actually celebrate it in Mexico. Y'all, I'm in a Discord, and there's this guy from Mexico who makes it very, very, very abundantly clear how angry he is at Americans celebrating Cinco de Mayo, even though it's just a normal day in Mexico. And I just, like, find it really, really funny how angry he is. I'm like, you know what, dude? You have every right to be angry at how, like, America does kind of culturally appropriate Mexico during that day. I will tell you, though, you know, having grown up in Southern California, everybody here celebrates it, whether, no matter where you come from. So, you know, any excuse to drink, right? It's just funny to me. But still though, I get it. However, this is the closest we have ever been. The Ashwin project is theoretically sound. We were only unable to power it. Perhaps there's another way. By the way, I mentioned that because Fukuzu is from Mexico. That's where that whole discussion came from. I've been thinking about it because today is Cinco de Mayo, and over the weekend I was in my hometown, and my hometown celebrates Cinco de Mayo pretty hard. Like, I was going on my way to the dentist. I had to pass through downtown, and I forgot downtown was all, like, sectioned off due to the Cinco de Mayo festivities. Lollipops went to support a Mexican business. He really wants some enchiladas. Yeah, you know, it's never a bad time for enchiladas. Sorry, there's an ad. If y'all have ads, you're all gonna miss out on lore, but I'm sure it's something you already know. These words are difficult to write. The sun station did not work. Suppose we redesign the sun station. To generate power of that magnitude, a supernova is still our only viable option. This is easier expressed than accomplished. You can wait for the sun to explode on its natural timeline if you prefer, Idea, but you'll need to find some way to halt our aging process. I believe we can still find a way to create a supernova, my friend. Don't lose hope. Could it be they succeeded? Could it be they actually succeeded, and that's why all the other stars in the universe are going supernova? Maybe they didn't necessarily cause the sun to explode. Maybe they caused time to be all wibbly-wobbly, timey-wimey, and they just made every single star explode at the same time. We are halting our research into creating a supernova for this moment. A comet has newly arrived in this solar system, and we're anxious to explore it. Oh. Never mind, they never did. They never did make a supernova. It's been a very long time since we last explored somewhere new, so we're excited to welcome this comet. Imagine what knowledge might be gained there. And yet there is nothing else. Timber Hearth Projection Stone. Brittle Hollow Projection Stone. There's so much here. I have good news, Yarrow. The advanced warp core is ready to be installed in the central chamber of Ash Twin. No, it isn't. Is everything well at the forge? I've read all this already. The core's durability could be improved. Ignore her, the core is finished. She'll be finished as well. Yeah. I've read this already. My gratitude for the latest shipment. This ore should be the last we need for the Ashton project. Yeah, this is all stuff I've read. Giant Steep. No doubt it'll also be something I've read. What is this? Artificial gravity control. Oh, because I would grab the core. I don't know how much time is left. I do know how much time is left, actually. So what does this do? Does this turn off Ash Twin? Caution. You are about to access the core while the Ash Twin project is active. Removing the core will disable the Ash Twin project. How much time do I have? How much time do I have? I need to check. I want as much time as I can have. 10 minutes. I have 12 minutes left. I have 12 minutes left. Do I do it now? What do I have to do? I have to grab the core. I have to head all the way into Dark Bramble. I have to head into Dark Bramble, find my way to the vessel, and make it and leave in 12 minutes. I can do that. I can do that. I mean, that's not going to be much more time than if I had 14 minutes, right? Right? Oh, the stakes are high. The stakes are high. The cows are smoking weed. The stakes are high. I suppose there's also just an ending that involves grabbing the core and leaving, huh? Just leaving it. Just letting Ash Twin die. Making the time loop permanent. Uh-oh. That'd be pretty bad. I want to do it. I want to succeed. I want to succeed first try. I want to give myself maximum time. I'm going to come back. It's only going to give me 2 more minutes, but who knows? Maybe that's the time I need. Ow, ow, ow. Ow. Every game over screen is canon. Even the one where I destroy the universe by creating 2 scouts? Wow. Pretty good. Pretty good. Every game over screen is canon, because it's all happening at the same time. It's quantum. I bet. I bet. Every single possibility, everything I ever done, have done, will do, and won't do is in the eye of the universe. I bet that's what it is. It is the essence of quantum itself. My ship almost got launched from the sand. That's what I was afraid of. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna say hi to Gabbro one more time. We're gonna restart the loop. And we are gonna do this thing. Wish me luck, y'all. Specifically, I wanted to say hi to Gabbro because he's the only one who will know what I'm up to. I'll tell him, hey, I found out where all our memories are being stored. You want me to grab yours? Free you from this hell? This infinite purgatory of time? To think, all I'd have to do is destroy the mask that's holding his memories. Their memories. And the next cycle, they just wake up, just like everybody else caught in the time loop. Like nothing ever happened. So I don't think they'll ever go into it, but I'd be curious if like a plot thread of this game was after however many loops, Ash Twin would actually just run out of memory. The SSD would fill up. And he would just never be able to remember anything again. My guess is, if I deactivate Ash Twin and I fail, I'm gonna get credits, and then the game's just gonna be like, load previous save. Just like when I tear apart the fabric of space-time itself. Isn't that great? Oh, I did that again off stream, by the way. I totally didn't mention it. I did it by accident. Not really. I did it on purpose, but I almost did it by accident. I was trying to see if I could launch the scout at a weird angle so that it would, like, not enter the black hole, but still come out the white hole. I kind of succeeded. I don't know how, but I got the scout clipped into the ground, and the other scout was just there. It didn't let me retrieve them, and also it didn't break the universe. You know, just chilling. Just chilling. Like, it was so sure. Destiny was so sure that I was going to eventually get that scout into the black hole, I suppose. It does pretty much tell me how that's programmed, though. It probably just gets a trajectory and simulates it and says, hey, is it going to go into the black hole? Make a scout at the white hole. How do you stay calm in the face of repeated death? No, I don't need to meditate. I know how already. I found the source of the time loop. Wait, whoa, really? The Nomai carved out Ash Twin and built a time loop device inside? That is wild! Oh, so that does end the loop if I disable Ash Twin. Now we know what's causing the loop then, and if it's caused by a device, that means it had to be switched on, right? Huh. Hey, what do you think would happen if you turned off the time loop? Like, there's a part of me that thinks maybe you shouldn't. What with the sun blowing up and all? Then again, who wants to spend eternity being blown up by the sun? Well, I'm no time loop expert. I'm just gonna sit here and ponder the intricacies of time and space. Maybe take a nap too if I feel like it. I found Nomai. Oh. Alright. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Anyway, da 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 da. I found Nomai mass inside the Ash Twin project. You're saying that the statues were made? I guess that makes sense, considering we both have our memories of every loop we've gone through. Wait, then it's just our memories being sent back in time to us, right? Then are we really experiencing multiple time loops or not? I mean, what's the effective difference, man? That's pretty deep. Like, maybe our consciousnesses have been sent through all these loops, but maybe our bodies haven't because technically the loops never happened. Meaning we're receiving memories of things that will never happen to us. Cool, huh? Alright, let's not get metaphysical, Gabbro. What are you on, and when can I have some? You gonna share? I found what happened to the orbital probe cannon. Whoa. Oh, I already read that one. Too much power. Iron Sharp, welcome on in. How you doing? Found your quantum poem. Alright, well, I filled Gabbro in. If this next loop is the last loop, he deserves to know. They deserve to know. You know? You know. Alright, time to end this loop in the only proper way we can. Yeah, what's up, Iron Sharp? I've never played Dark Souls, so I wouldn't know how insane that glitch is, but I'm sure it's pretty insane. Here we go. Once again, I will say to anybody coming on in who happens to be just here for the first time, this game is very much a game that is ruined by knowing spoilers. So if you ever intend to play this game, then maybe don't watch what I'm about to do, because I am about to attempt to end the game. I don't know if I'll succeed. It's not me flying into the sun. That's something completely different. That's something completely different. It's weird that sending memories back in time doesn't break the universe when in the next loop you don't do the exact same thing, but the probe thing does break it. No, the probe thing breaks it because you caused the probe to not be sent in time, even though it already got sent back in time. That's why it breaks. The memories would only break time if... basically, if the memories were already sent back in time, but you didn't have the Ash Twin project on. So like, because we're encountering this in real time, because we're seeing this from the perspective of the probe, basically, it's impossible to break it. But let's say that somebody outside of the time loop told me to go in and disable Ash Twin. That's what would break it. Because my memory of being told to go disable Ash Twin came from outside the loop. Well, that doesn't work because Ash Twin itself is causing the memories. It has to be something that has already been sent, but hasn't been sent yet. That's what breaks time. The memories are being sent already. That doesn't break time itself. Like, the memories don't tell me exactly what I have to do. The memories tell me what I've done in the past. Does that make sense? Even though it is technically my future. Dum bum 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 ba da 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 da. I forgot to meditate. I forgot to sit by the campfire for like 3 minutes. But I haven't actually done it. I have actually done it. It's just that those memories got sent back in time. I think maybe because they're memories, they're not something like physical. And if it's something that's physical, yes, I can sleep at mini camps. I can sleep at church camp, but this is just the easiest way to be sure how much time I've already spent in the loop. Because I want to sleep for exactly like 3 or 4 minutes. If I spend time going to church camp, it'll be like, I don't know how much time I spent. Did I spend like 1 minute? Did I spend 2 minutes? This makes it nice and controlled because it's right after the loop starts. Bum 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 ba da 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 na na na. The only way to explain it, memories don't count as something that has to happen. No, the act of sending the memories still has to happen. And it still works because Ash Twin is cumulative. Because Ash Twin contains all of my past memories. Because Ash Twin contains all of my past memories, it still retains the, like, temporal momentum, I want to say, of having all those same memories sent back to me last time. It's just that now there's also an additional cycle. Every time. It's not something different that's happening, it's something additional, which still, like, fulfills the prophecy. It's like, you know, I feel like Back to the Future is kind of the obvious example to use. No, actually, it's not a good example to use. What's a movie that has like a predestination paradox? Like, the very act of doing it fulfills the reason I did it in the first place. Terminator, yeah. Yeah. Oh, that's actually the perfect example, because people like to argue about like, oh, how is Kyle Reese John Connor's dad when Kyle Reese only existed in the future where John Connor existed to send him back in time. Like, it doesn't have to be a perfect loop to start. It just has to be eventually a loop. It doesn't have to be the same Kyle Reese. Kyle Reese doesn't always have to be John Connor's dad. It could have been in the original timeline, there was someone who Sarah Connor fell in love with to have John Connor. John Connor became the leader of the Resistance. And then, in the second iteration in the second iteration of the loop, John Connor sends Kyle Reese back in time to become his father. Maybe not explicitly, but that's what happens. So then it's a different John Connor, and nobody knows that like it's a different like biological person. It just happened to be the son of Sarah Connor named John Connor. It's just that this time it happens to be the son of Kyle Reese. So it creates a loop, but it doesn't have to be exactly the same every time. It's a loop because it is actively progressing through the loop every time. It's not necessarily a loop that happens to be exactly the same every time. It's not the act of sending the memories back, it's that you don't do the thing that creates those memories anymore in the next loop that feels wrong. Yeah, the only thing that kind of fixes it is the fact that Ash Twin stores all previous memories. It doesn't like replace the memories. That's the only thing that would cause a breakage if like Ash Twin only stored one loop of memory. Then it would be weird because you're using memories that don't exist anymore to create things, to cause things to happen. But that's not how Ash Twin works. Ash Twin doesn't like save one copy of things. Ash Twin saves infinite copies of things. And I think this only works because Ash Twin has infinite storage space. Alright, we're going. How much time do I have? 15 minutes. 15 minutes. Good luck. 07's in the chat, everybody. 07's in the chat. Step 1. Disable Ash Twin. Oh boy. Oh boy. Hey, it's Enzo. Welcome on in. Oh, hey! Oh. Well, now I'm gonna die for sure. Warp core removed. Ash Twin depowered. Could it be that heading through a warp while holding a warp core is just gonna destroy everything? Is that safe? No time to think about it. Oh man. How many people have died to this one cactus trying to end the game and dooming the universe? I wonder. Oh wow, music is happening. Music is happening. Oh my god, what? Already? No way. No way. It's just playing this music because it knows I'm attempting to end the game. It's not because it's the end of the loop. No way. What if I flew into the sun right now? Is that Brittle? Is that Dark Bramble? No, that's the Whitehall. Okay, I don't like how close that is taking me to the sun. This is it, chat. The last loop. The last loop that'll ever exist. When's the song of inverted time when you need it? Chicken Run, anybody? Thrust! Okay, here we go. Engage autopilot. I'm sure it's safe if I go check my ship log while I'm here. Okay, maybe that was not a good idea. Maybe that was not a good idea. I can't move. I'll buckle up again. Autopilot complete. Undershot target. Good. All I wanted to do was set my course for the vessel. Vessel, vessel, vessel. Where's the vessel? Where's the vessel? Vessel, where you at? There it is. Here we go. Oh, look, and the quantum moon is orbiting Dark Bramble. Yep, my log can take me places I've been before. That is exactly what I want to do. Have fun with the anglers. I'll do my best. Of course. Of course, finishing this game involves you... Duplicate signal, the vessel. Of course, finishing this game requires you to, like... go into the one place that has enemies in this entire game. Oh, I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like that. I know I have to go into the egg area. I remember. Okay. Egg. Okay, we gotta be completely careful. Slow and steady. Slow and steady. Just don't touch the angler. Don't touch. Don't touch the fish. Don't touch the wall. Don't touch anything. Could also feldspar it. Oh, I sure could. Oh, I sure could. Man, I'm like going less than 1 square of thrust right now. I'm like being as careful as possible. I know I'm on a time limit, but I just don't want to fuck that up. Touch the fish any percent. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. I'm almost there. Look, I don't even need a bar of thrust. I can do it. There's no light whatsoever. Here we go. This is it. This is the vessel. Ah. Ooh. If I enter the coordinates wrong, do I just fuck myself? Oh, I just realized I probably have to be very careful doing that. Sprint, welcome on in. I am beating the game right now. If you don't want to get spoiled, don't watch. We're in, baby. We're in. We're in. What if I die to something dumb? What if I just, like, crash into the vessel? What if I take too long and run out of time? The part of Independence Day where Will Smith and Jeff Goldblum go into the alien mothership. Yeah, basically. Except the aliens are long dead. Sadly. Okay. Here we go. It feels hopeful. It actually feels hopeful. Oh my god, I'm doing it. 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 Do I put the core in now, or do I put the coordinates in first? I want to put in the coordinates first. Just to make sure I do it right. All right, y'all. Here we go. Oh, I had to remember it. Oh, I don't have my ship. I mean, I can just go back to my ship. I can just go back to my ship. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I did take a picture earlier. Hold on. Let me just get my screenshots on my Steam. It's a little anticlimactic, but don't worry about it. Don't worry about a thing. Because every little thing is gonna be alright. Here, have some music. Alright, I took a picture of the coordinates earlier. Here we go. Easy. Alright, I'll have them right here. Kind of looks like it says LXN. Alright, chat. We've now returned to our regularly scheduled anticipation. Okay. Okay, what does this actually look like? So I do that, and then that, and then that one. I think that's right. No? What do you mean no? What's no? What's no? Did something happen? Oh, I'm off. What happened? Did I go offline? There was a network error. I seem to be live. Refresh. Did I go offline for like a minute? Did I go offline for like 1 second? Wow, what timing? Cool, right as I'm about to freaking finish the game. I thought I was doing something wrong. Alright, next coordinate. Let's go. We gotta enter this right. Okay. Okay. Dikacho, what's up? Arise, chicken, arise. No, the ads are about to start. Snooze them! Snooze them! Freaking heck. Oh, ads are starting because Twitch thought I went offline. If I enter one of these wrong, can I like start over? Okay, last one. Last one. Yeah, Sprint, could you just like snooze it until the game finishes, please? Thank you. Okay, this is gonna be the hardest one yet. Oh, no, no, no. This would be easier if I wasn't like in anti-gravity. Hello? Oh, I just have to go to that one. Can't snooze for ads from mobile. That's alright, hon. Sprint's got it. Did I mess up already? What's going on? What happened? I gotta move the orb further back? Oh. No, but that just goes all the way back to the beginning. I'm gonna run out of time. Oh, did that just reset everything? Did I just reset the entire coordinates? No! Yes. I'm panicking. I'm panicking. I'm panicking. I'm panicking. Why is this so hard? Stop. Stop moving. Stop moving. Stop moving. %50 fuel remaining. I'm gonna run out of fuel. That's how I'm gonna die. Okay, last one. I gotta make an N. Yes! That's it! That's it! That's it! That's it! I think that's it. Do I get to see it? Input! Oh, okay. See, I was worried it would just like automatically launch if I just entered the coordinates. Oh, okay, that turns on gravity. Good to know. Can I see what I input before I do it? Am I allowed to see what I input before I do it? No? Alright, no time to lose! Hop! Did I do it? Oh. There it is. There's the sun. There's the eye. What do I do? Make it so, number one. I made it. My ship isn't here. I'm not sure how I would go. No time limit? Okay, good. Good. That's good. That's good. That's good. I'm just scared. I had my screenshot up, but the game reminds me. Oh, it does? Oh. I thought the final challenge of the game was like memorizing the coordinates. Okay. Cool. Well, I have oxygen now, and my fuel got refueled. That's cool. All I had to do was put the core in first. I made that harder for myself for no reason. Alright, before I move this orb all the way back out of curiosity, is there any reason for me not to do that? I feel like I'm gonna mess something up. Oh, that's a black hole. Oh, what? Why is that a black hole? Huh? Does that just take me out? I think that's just how I leave the ship, but I've already seen this. The signal is older than the universe itself. Let's not have any cool facts until I beat the game, okay? Alright, I'm just, seeing if there's literally anything else to do. I don't think so. Yeah, I guess I just go into it. Alright, chat. It is time to go. Where no Nomai has gone before. And no Nomai ever will, because they're all dead. I am actually a Hearthian. Ooh, wait. Is there any new messages over here? Space. The final frontier. The universe is dying. Reach glowing galaxy. Kinda, we're making our way. The disappearance of Eskel. Eskel's vessel. Eskel's vessel is this vessel. This is an incoming message, but the outgoing signal doesn't work anymore. You can hear all the calls from outside of the universe, but we can never say hello. And this is the log of the Eskel vessel. Wow. Wait, does this mean I brought a piece of dark bramble into the eye of the universe? I hope not. Alright, chat. I'm gonna leave you in suspense no longer. It is time. Sure, I'm glad that stream decided to reset right before that. One small step for a chicken. One giant leap. Hello? Green Yoshi, welcome. I'm at the end of the game. It's the eye of the universe. Can I take a picture of it? Alright, I've taken a picture of the eye of the universe in case it goes all quantum on me. Here we go. I'm scared to even jump. I might accidentally just fly off into space. What are those sounds? Oh my god, I can actually run out of air. Snooze, we need another ad snooze. We need another ad snooze, pronto. Is this safe? Gravity is 2.4 times. I can't even jump if I wanted to. Alright, cool. This is it. Is it safe? It sounds like screaming. I can't even see, it's so dark. Trees detected. Oh wow, there are quantum trees. That's not good. Trees are phasing in and out of existence. Okay, stop screaming at me, trees, please. It's the lightning. Things are phasing in and out because quantum. Did I just go in a circle? I gotta try to head to the North Pole of the planet. Oh, I started at the North Pole. I'm gonna try to go to the South Pole. Oh, the quantum moon is a reflection. It's a reflection of the eye of the universe. So I need to go to the South Pole. Oh, there! I'm glad there were trees, so that I could refill my oxygen. Wait, is Solanum gonna be here? Why would they be here? Do I dare look into the eye? Oh, am I supposed to go in the eye? Oh, wait. Was the quantum moon carved from the eye? So, I'm assuming that goes to the quantum moon. It's the reflection of it. So this... Do I go in? Do I go in or do I go up? Do I go in or do I go up? I'm going in. I'm going in! Do I dare behold the eye? There's probably nothing in here, actually. That's not actually a hole, is it? No, it's just a divot. Okay. So that's actually where I need to go. So finally, I'm doing the thing that I tried to do the very first moment I got to the quantum moon and I found Solanum. I wonder, will I find any signals? I don't even get quantum fluctuations. Wait, what? There's something there. Gravity's too high. Oh, but gravity isn't high when I'm in the middle of the eye. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. We stand on the shoulders of giants. Oh, I see. Oh, I see. I have 4 minutes before ads are forced to happen. To infinity and beyond! Oh, hi? This doesn't seem right. Hi, oh, huh? Huh? Hello? Outer Wilds Ventures was founded by Feldspar, Gaussen, Slade, and Hornfels to explore a solar system at the end of the universe. The Nomai never got to see it for themselves, but thanks to their efforts and technology, a Hearthian was able to reach the eye of the universe. I'm in the museum. Oh, an ad starts. An ad starts in how many minutes? At the end of its lifespan, our sun collapsed under its own gravity and then exploded in a violent supernova. Of all the life forms who will perish on the oncoming death of the universe, we will miss the anglerfish the least. The Nomai who came to our solar system were following a signal from the eye of the universe. They perished when the interloper arrived, bringing with it the deadly substance we call ghost matter that flooded the entire solar system almost instantly and without warning. There's no more writing. Something's gonna scare me up here. Oh, the eye. Shall I observe it? Nothing else to do. Pause to let the ads go through, but we're right here. I'm not gonna pause for 3 minutes right here. I feel so small. Whoa. I am observing myself from very, very far away. I'm sorry, there's gonna be ads during this. Oh, hi, this is now a forest. Is this just every possibility happening all at once? It's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. It's the forest of possibility. What is space but a forest of galaxies? I like that one. Looks like a star. Next part's gonna be more than 3 minutes. Alright, cool, perfect. I'll just, play through this for 3 minutes. Sorry if you don't have a sub, but y'all are gonna have to imagine what it's like to be in the eye of the universe for 3 minutes. Oh, I'm watching galaxies die out. There's gonna be nothing but darkness left. Hey. Hey. Oh, things are going quantum. I don't like it. I don't like it. I'm scared. Unidentified signal nearby. Why is it an Outer Wilds venture? Me? Me? Going gaga? I don't have any other signals other than Outer Wilds venture. Quantum. 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 My flashlight is petering out. What am I doing? Oh, campfire. Marshmallow. I mean, why not? Nothing better to do at the end of the universe, right? This does just feel like 2001: A Space Odyssey. Quantum marshmallow. Eat. Hey, when there's nothing else to worry about in the world, why not? Why not just roast marshmallows? Look away and the marshmallow disappears. It would be quantum! I'll burn this one. Yum. Mmm, carcinogens. Do I have the DLC? Yes, I have the DLC. I'm not going to start the DLC until I'm finished with the main game. I've actually uninstalled the DLC specifically so that I don't accidentally start it in any way, shape, or form. And then I will do it at a future time. Chat, you want a marshmallow? I'm actually just waiting for the ads to end. That's what I'm doing here. They're quantum ads. I could be doing literally anything on stream until the ads end and you finally observe what I'm doing. Marshmallow, please. Here you go. Yum. Beautiful. I know some people are probably done with ads at this point. Supposedly there's 27 more seconds of ads. A nice golden brown. Alright. I'll just keep it there as long as possible. Get it nice and close to the fire. Oh yeah, that's getting toasty. There you go. Perfect. Alright, that's enough, I think. I can do scout launcher now. Should I be venturing away from the campfire? It's the only way. It's the only way. Did my fuel just... Wait a minute. There I am, roasting the marshmallows. No! No, it's not. It's Esker. Hey, you're not whistling. What's up? Do you hear music? I'll try. I do. Are you back? You in there? It's just a banjo. I can't get inside. I'm sorry, Esker. Rebec's not here. It's just one of those player banjos, like a player piano. All right. Any other music? Oh, hi. Oh. No, I have to do something with it. But what? Tell that ghost it has mad skill. Tell the ghost to stop breaking my shelves. I mean, I like the music. I don't hear anything else. Maybe on top of here I can hear the next instrument? Maybe I just sit and listen to it. Dun, dun, dun. The urge to grab my controller rising. I mean, I don't know what else to do here. Maybe just roast some more marshmallows? I can't interact with this. Start whistling, Esker. Then there'll be more music. Carolyn, welcome on in. You're just in time to watch me finish the game. If I ever figure out what to do. Oh. Yum. Okay, there clearly is something I have to do. Oh, there's a hole in there now. There didn't used to be. Oh, it's quantum. Okay. You know, I didn't know it was quantum at the time. Cool. I figured it out, finally. All I had to do was roast a marshmallow and come back. Reback! You're not playing.
It's not quite time yet. I'm pretty sure we'll need the others for this next part. We'll need, you know, everyone. No rush. Take your time. It might not even exist here.
The building decomposed every time I looked away. I was too busy staring at it. Dang. And you know what was the problem? I had a photo of it. The problem was I had a photo of it, so it didn't, like, change when I wasn't looking at it. Oh, look. Oh, what is this, some Super Mario Odyssey BS? Gather it while it's orbiting the sun? Hey, Feldspar. Hey, Feldspar. I know you've been in retirement, but it's time to come back out. The people need you. Hey, Chert. Aren't you glad? The sun's no longer exploding. The stars were beautiful, weren't they? Even if our stars will ultimately kill us. I'll wait here and remember them while you gather everybody. The bongos took you forever. Oh, okay. Jelly! Of course they gotta have anglerfish. Of course they gotta have anglerfish. Why would they do this to me? I'll get one last anglerfish in. Why do I hear piano?
Hatchling, you found me. Nice to have company around a campfire, isn't it? Go on, get the others. Wouldn't want them to miss out.
Alright, we gotta get Gabbro first. I feel like this piano is something I shouldn't know about yet. Across Old Bark. The ancient glade. It's always dark. How am I supposed to get that? Oh, this is how. Yeah, bro. What are you doing up here? Yeah, bro. Of course. Of course Gabriel would be up in a tree. Hello? There's one more we need. Hey, Time Pal, so you're getting the band back together, huh? Go on, find the others, I'll be here. You don't need me yet, but you will. Who could this last instrument be? What? It's gone. Up? Oh, oh. Up. Oh! Oh! The Nomai! They've done it! Beyond the grave, they're helping me out at the eye of the universe. Launch! Iron Sharp, I know you're making a joke, but we already found drums, so the joke doesn't even work anymore. Am I going? I have to launch the ship. I can't leave the ship. Oh, what's this? No? I'm not doing something wrong, am I? Am I glitched? Try the other slots? I'm trying. Oh, okay. I could have sworn I tried the left one, but okay. Whoa! Huh? I love you too, Maggie. My brain not worky today. Is the band together? Oh, hi, Solemnum. You want to join the band? A conscious observer has entered the eye. I wonder what happens now. Is it time to find out? I will wait until you are ready to know the answer. I can't wait to play with the whole group again. Can I start? Not yet. What do you say, then? Should I get out the old harmonica? Not yet. What do you say, Time Buddy? Ready to start the music? Not yet. Shall I begin? Not yet. Take your time. I don't think we're gonna go supernova. Should I begin? Not yet. Solemn. Is it time to find out? Yes. This song is new to me, but I am honored to be a part of it. Oh, we gotta start. We gotta go counterclockwise with this one, I feel like. What do you say, Time Buddy? Ready to start the music? Yes. This should be cool. All my friends are here. Then next, I feel chert. Shall I begin? Yes. Well then, here I go. We'll do feldspar. Harmonica? Yes. Ha! Here goes nothing. And read back. Should I begin? Yes. You got it. I'll do my best. And last but not least, I had to save the most heartfelt one for last. Esker, the one who waits on Adelrock. He may not have gone as far as the other venturers, but he doesn't even need an instrument. He whistles from the soul. They whistle from the soul. I can't wait to play with the whole group again. Can I start? Yes. Okay, I won't let you down. Can we get a cry jam in the chat? Marshmallow time. Oh, hey, I was roasting. Hey, I'm not done yet. I'm not done yet. Hey, hey. So, I believe we've reached the end of our journey. All that remains is to collapse the innumerable possibilities before us. Are you ready to learn what comes next? It's tempting to linger in this moment while every possibility still exists. But unless they are collapsed by an observer, there will be never more than possibilities. Yeah, bro, help.
I'll tell you what, this has been really fun. I got to help make something pretty cool, so I got no complaints. I mean, not me exactly, but close enough. It's the kind of thing that makes you glad you stopped and smelled the pine trees along the way, you know?
You got a little close, don't you think? Well, it all worked out all right in the end, I suppose. I hope there are beasties in the next one. Wow, how long has it been since I got to make music with everyone around a campfire? I'm really happy we're all here. Even if it's over now, I had a good time learning, but I think the rules are about to change. I learned a lot by the end of everything. The past is past now, but Nash, you know, well, that's okay. It's never really gone completely. The future is always built on the past, even if you won't get to see it. Still, it's time for something new now. It is time for the new universe to start. I totally want to ruin the moment by saying something dumb, but no. I'm ready. I'm ready to learn what comes next. I admire your curiosity, friend. Let's find out. Together. No, it wasn't turning off my flashlight. Oh, I didn't notice the big ball of everything floating above me. Yeah, let's do something with it. Connection with Scout is lost. Oh, okay. Okay. Probably shouldn't have done that. Geronimo! He did the same thing. The Scout got to enter the new universe before me. Oh! Ha!
Oh, it's so bright! Oh, it's so bright! Oh my god! Ha!
Welcome, new galaxy! That's the thing I wanted to say. I said it. Outer Wilds. A Mobius Digital Games production. Published by Annapurna Interactive. that's it. It is very 2001: A Space Odyssey. What is the ending but observing all quantum universes collapsing into one? No matter what. No matter what. Yes, I observed the eye of the universe, but in the end, I still ended the time loop. In the end, nothing I did really changed. Thank you for the chickens. Nothing I did changed the outcome of what happens to everybody outside dying to the supernova. The only difference is that I was there to see it happen. And I'm probably the only one in existence to ever see it happen. But because my character's will wanted the universe to end with all their friends by their side, that possibility came true. At least that's how I'm interpreting it. It's just my character just trying to make sense of the quantum nonsense of the eye of the universe. But in a way, that's what observation is. It only made sense once I observed it. It was nothing until I made it something. It collapsed into a single possibility because I was there to observe it. Without me, that wouldn't have been the eye of the universe. It's as true as any other eye of the universe. But I made it something special. I think the lesson here is that, of course, as with a lot of space games, we are but a small speck in the grand scheme of the universe. And that's not a bad thing. It doesn't mean nothing matters, why even try? It means that we might as well take that small step into infinity. We might as well take whatever opportunity we can to learn, because we have the capacity to, because no one else can. And I think it's a hopeful message. Whatever if the Fermi paradox is real, whatever if we're stuck at slower than light speed travel, what matters is we try. And that humanity learns as much as it can before who knows what happens, before the Earth runs out of resources, before the sun explodes, before who knows. Hi, Agent Toto, Double Toad 7. We just finished Outer Wilds. So technically spoilers, if you mind, but we're also just in the credits. I don't know if there's going to be post-credit stuff. Bart, what's up, Samu? What's up, Agent Toad? Playing some Twilight Princess, how was that? Koi Fish, welcome on in. DLC time. I'm not gonna start the DLC tonight. It's been like 3 hours of stream. Unfortunately my stream reset at the most climactic moment of starting the finale, and that just sucks because it made ads happen at that exact moment. But hey, you know, I still enjoyed the beauty that is the end of Outer Wilds. It's one of those, Pomegranate, welcome on in. It's one of those endings that really is up to your own interpretation, like what actually happens. But I think it is sending the message that the universe, existence itself doesn't come with meaning. It's whatever meaning us, the conscientious observers, give to it. Because meaning is a construct of the human mind. Life goes on. Chemistry goes on. The universe, quantum mechanics, everything, atoms do what they do, regardless of whether or not humanity is here, until the entire heat death of the universe. So I don't think it's worth fighting that. I think all we can do is be a part of it and appreciate what we have before it's gone. The Nomai wanted to learn as much as they could, but in the end couldn't avoid just nature happening to have other plans for them. With much love to the Outer Wilds player community and much gratitude to the Outer Wilds modding community, thank you for playing Outer Wilds. 14.3 billion years later. Spoiler warning. Oh? Welcome, new galaxy? Super Mario? Humanity? Ghost matter? No, everything's back. Everything's back to the way it was. No, it's not. No, that's just... What? It's very much not back to the way it was. But a new civilization arises. Oh, hi, Scout. Blow it up! And then you blow up! Maggie wants to make a No My Sona. Do it! It'll be so adorable, just like you. Samu was playing Twilight Princess for you. Heck yeah, Samu's the streamer now. Yeah, welcome on in, everybody. We just finished Outer Wilds. I know without context, that's like technically a spoiler, but also like didn't really mean anything. But I just beat Outer Wilds. I'm interested. I am interested in seeing what else I could possibly do to like get a different ending. Okay. What I do want to know is the ending I got. Is that okay? I know we just got raided, so I don't want to talk too much about what just happened. I do want to talk about it though, because I don't think I want to load up a save and play the game some more right now. I want to like work towards, ending the stream. But thank you for the raid, Agent Toad. I hope Samu had a fun time playing Twilight Princess. I do like that game. I was actually just talking with my girlfriend, the Starlit Traveler over there. She wants to cosplay Zelda at some point, but she's never played a Zelda game. And I was recommending some Zeldas to potentially costume out. I was recommending Link Between Worlds Zelda and Skyward Sword Zeldas because they're cute, and she's cute, so it works out. But also, Twilight Princess Zelda is just elegant and stately, and she's also a brunette. So that one works too. I really do like her costume design too, with like the braided hair and the like just like the fancy kind of armor looking pauldrons. So you can't go wrong with any one of those. You're not cute, you can't deny it. There's an entire chat here that will say otherwise, right, chat? All right, chat, back me up here. Maggie's cute, right? Right? Is there a game you never played before that you like a lot? I don't know. List some games out, Toad. Outer Wilds is maybe one of them, but now I've played it. Hyrule Warriors Zelda? Yeah, Hyrule's Warriors Zelda is actually pretty good as well. Linkle is adorable. Iron Sharp, thank you for the sub. Welcome back to the chicken coop. Grab a nest, get comfy, and enjoy the emotes. $7. Ugh. Well, thank you. I hope you didn't sub from mobile. If you sub from mobile, it costs more than subbing from a desktop browser. And there's a way around it, even if you have only a mobile device, by going to a browser and then like manually entering the Twitch URL. It's very tedious, but hey, it saves $1. You can't from desktop. I mean, I guess it geolocates you, huh? Got some ideas to collab with others. Yeah, we'll see, Toad. By the way, Agent Double Toad 7 is going to do his first playthrough of Deltarune at some point, and I'm going to join on. I was actually a guest for his first playthrough of Undertale. I did the voices of Sans and Papyrus, the skeletons! So, I'm totally down. We've already been talking. I'm going to join in for his first playthrough of Deltarune. That's going to be after Deltarune Chapter 3 and 4 come out. So, as for me, sometime this month, I am going to replay Chapters 1 and 2 of Deltarune, just to get prepared for Deltarune Chapter 3 and 4 coming out on the Switch 2's release. And yeah, a couple of birds hanging out. There's also going to be a space cat time goddess, and there's going to be a dragon. It's going to be really cool. And there's going to be a snow monster. Yeah, just a bunch of VTubers. VTuber collabs be like, right? VTuber collabs be like. What happens when a mushroom, a bird, a different bird, a time goddess cat, a dragon, and a snow monster all voice act Deltarune? Yeah. Well. Either way, though, I do want to talk about Outer Wilds a little bit more. If anybody wants to play this game, I will give the warning. Thank you for coming on by on the raids. I appreciate it. I appreciate it a lot. It means a lot that you choose this stream to bring your community to. Agent Double Toad 7's a cool dude. Go check him out. He loves Nintendo games. And I also love Nintendo games. And I can't wait for the Nintendo Switch 2 to come out next month. In exactly 1 month, June 5th. Wow. But for now, we just finished Outer Wilds, a fantastic game. If you're a fan of Nintendo, if you're a fan of Breath of the Wild, I feel like you'll like Outer Wilds. And I don't just mean like, open world exploration. I mean like, it is the first game since Breath of the Wild, and I guess, kind of Tears of the Kingdom, I'm only kind of half counting it, to really give me that same sense of exploration and whimsy. To really make me feel like anything in the distance could be a new possibility, could be a new lead on what I need to just learn more and finish the game. But like, it really is an emphasis on learning. Like, the whole game is so thematically perfect, from like the feeling of finding new things on such just individual planets to exploring the far reaches of space. It's all the continued theme of learning, of finding out more, of solving a mystery, of finding new discoveries that people before you have not. You stand on the shoulders of giants just so you can get the furthest possible view. And it is no truer than in this game. This whole entire game you're doing that. You're finding out what went so wrong. The genius civilization of the Nomai. Why exactly did they die out? And we have our answer. It's discovery, it's learning, it's exploration. And it's just... it just all fits together so well. This game was in development for 7 years. And I feel like every little revision of the game came together to make something unique and wonderful and beautiful. And it just feels good to play. By the way, who was it, Direby, or was it Green Yoshi saying something about fun fact about the ship? I mean, like, I won't blame y'all if you haven't been watching me this whole time, but, I have, basically finished the ship log. Not the entire thing, but I basically finished it. I have been reading the lore. So if it's anything from reading whatever's in the game, I would know it already. Just saying. It's just funny to me whenever I play a game and then like someone comes in on the very last stream and they try to like tell me facts that I already know. I'm like, yes, I have played this game. Thank you. Nothing against it. It's just funny. I remember when I played Mario 3D World Bowser's Fury, like I was literally on the last possible star of the game, and someone's like, I will teach you how to play. Did you know you can press A to jump? And I'm like, I'm literally finishing the game. What do you want from me? It was an Easter egg? Fun fact about the location? What do you mean, like, fun fact about the location? If you're talking about the reference to the Hamlet game, if you fire your scout into like a bramble seed and then you see like people that are dead in a house, Maggie told me about that one over the weekend. Yeah, apparently this game was partially inspired by this game based on Hamlet, where it's also stuck in a time loop. The fun fact was seeing yourself if you jump into the black hole of the ATP, then go back. Oh, I didn't know you could go back. I would have totally tried that. No, yeah, I totally tried to do something with that because the black hole is funny. Oh, I wonder, could I have broken the universe by doing something with that black hole? Of Ashtrin Project. Oh, if you jump into the black hole of the Ashtrin Project and then go back. Ashtrin Project has a black hole? I didn't see one.
I just saw the warp core.
Did it have a black hole and I just didn't notice? I totally did not see a black hole in the Ash Twin Project at all. Was I just blind? It only appears if you stay there as time runs out. Oh, I see. That's it sending data back in time. Oh, okay. Because, yeah, that's how you do it. That you send a black hole, okay, with energy back in time. Oh, I want to do that. If you don't go in the next time you break causality. What do you mean? What do you mean by then go back? Oh, if you go back in time by jumping into that black hole, where do you come out? Do you come out in Ash Twin Project? I kind of want to do that now. I see. Your fun fact is you can stand at the ship and watch all the stars explode. Oh yeah, because you're just so far away from everything else. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Give me a second. I need to respond to something. Yeah. But that's interesting. You know, I had accidentally read something about a black hole that also breaks time besides the black hole in the high energy lab. But I stopped myself from reading too much besides that. I think that's probably what that was. So if you jump into the black hole and send yourself 22 minutes back in time, you break causality if you don't do it again the next time. That's funny. Because you then never sent yourself back in time. I think that's still okay. It's not the same thing because it's all about reference points, you know? Science, in a very, very simplified manner, all we know about physics has to be from a point of reference, and it only makes sense from a point of reference. When the point of reference itself is involved in the physics, that's when things get dicey. So, like, you, as a third-party observer, send your scout back in time using a black hole, but then you cause it not to happen. That breaks causality because then you never actually did it. Really, what would make sense is if somebody threw you into the black hole and like you were going to travel 22 minutes back in time, but then somebody turns off the black hole right before you get into it. And then it also breaks the universe. Not that you actually went in and then you don't go in the next time. I have a problem with that. That doesn't make sense. That's like saying when you're in the high energy lab and you throw the scout into the hole and it comes out, it breaks time just because you don't do it again right after? No, it already happened. You already went back in time. Just, it doesn't matter whether you do it again. No, I have an issue with that. I mean, it's funny. It's funny, but it doesn't exactly constitute the same situation as the scout. Do I know anything about good tools for people to stream their game to you? Discord's bitrate issues? I mean, I think Parsec would probably be the best alternative. But I don't know if having Parsec on while in a Discord call would be good for your internet. You could try. It's because there's two of you. The you that jumped in before is still there, and the you you're playing as for 22 minutes prior. Oh, you know what? I mean, yeah, there's two of you. No, okay. So here's what would be a problem. Not if the you that went back in time didn't go in again. It's if the you that was originally part of that loop doesn't go in again, time should like break. So you go back in time, the you that you were playing as, and then the you that you were playing as before. So like if you go back and then you kill yourself, your past self, that's what would cause time to break. Not if you don't go in again. Or is that what you were saying? The scout only breaks the universe if you take away the black hole before it enters the one before the white hole appeared. Yeah. So if you like somehow off the version of you. So wait, does that actually? So when you go back in time using that hole, should I just do it right now? Should I just do it right now? Now I'm curious. Now I'm actually curious what happens. I think I just misunderstood what y'all were saying. So, I was gonna say, like, what? The game records everything you do? Like, of course it does. That's how the game works. The game records everything you do. No. So what, there's just like you that simulates everything you did? So if I just sit here, start the loop by spinning right here for like 5 seconds, will I see myself do that once I go back in time? Don't answer that question. We're testing this hypothesis right now. Oh, and plus I have to wait by the campfire for a little bit. Dun 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 dun. You should also check DMs for no reason. For no reason. Oh wow, I have a lot of DMs right now. Hey, now hold on, wait a minute. I thought that was gonna be something to. I thought that was gonna be something to do with. Outer Wilds. It's pretty wild. I'll give it that. Love you too, babe. Love you too. Dun 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 dun. Hold on, this thing is overtaking my entire stream right now. Dun 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 dun. Oh, I see. Tell me more, Maggie. You know, you're making a good point right now. You're making a very good point. And you know what? You're right. You're absolutely right. I'm not gonna tell chat what she's telling me right now, but she makes a very compelling argument. Oh, okay. Okay, alright, okay. Alright, okay. Alright, okay. Alright, okay. Alright, okay, alright, okay. It's very top secret. It's very top secret. So talkative. Wow. You really been waiting to tell me all of this, huh? Alright, well, you know what? If you have to know, the answer is absolutely. Absolutely, okay? Alright, babe? Absolutely. Now the question, don't worry about what the question was. Alright, okay. Have you been, Oh, this is just the equivalent of, like, somebody just, like, giddily texting at the dinner table. And then your parents ask you, what's so funny? And you're like, nothing. Wow. All right then, keep your secrets. I see you've been busy. I see you've been very busy, hon. Well, you know what? I love you. Anyway. Should I say? No, it's a secret. Not what I'm getting. I am absolutely not gonna say what she's talking about right now. But there was something else. Nah, it's fine. It's fine. Nobody needs to know. Nobody needs to know. I might want to have waited longer. It's fine. It's about to unearth itself. Dun dun dun. Dun dun dun. Oh, the black hole doesn't appear until the end. I forgot. You're right. All right, Shirt, where you at? Shirt. Dun dun dun. Just 15 minutes standing in the Ash Twin project. I'm gonna wait for 10 minutes because I've already been playing. I waited for 3 minutes. I've been playing for like, let's say 2 minutes. Let's do like 10 minutes so we don't have to wait like 5 minutes. All right, Shirt, where you at? There it is. It is very pretty in there. You spent an entire cycle in there? Well, that's why it's so pretty in there, because you're in there. Alright, Shirt, I'm gonna be here for a good long time. Don't wake me up. Wake me up before you go. Yeah, I bet, Maggie. Alright, well, okay. I love you too. I see. Before you got the ending to the game, you spent 1 cycle on every planet. That's nice. Oh, what you should have done is like recorded, like just standing there, and then just make that. You know, Rain Meter, the thing where you can have like animated backgrounds for your computer. You should have it like that. You should just set that as like each one as a background and change it every 22 minutes. That would have been beautiful. I guess it's not really possible to be on a planet exactly when the loop starts, but, you know, as much as you can. Alright, almost 10 minutes. Oh yeah, that is very supernova. You like your wallpaper. It's fan art from the Reprise song by Andrew Palo. Oh, okay. I will allow it. Ash Twin's getting pretty empty. Wait, we're back? Yeah, we're back in time. I was told that there's a super cool black hole that appears if you wait inside the Ash Twin project. I'm like, oh, that makes sense. And we're just playing around with it because I'm probably not going to stream this game for a while. Dun 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 dun. I know it's this one because it's the one where the Nomai died. Dun 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 da 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 dun 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 da 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 dun dun da. Couldn't bring this to play. Couldn't bring yourself to play this again after you beat it. And I absolutely feel that. Like, this game has such a beautiful ending that it just feels like it's best to leave it the way it is. That's the thing, though. Like, that's the thing, though. Like, there's so many possibilities. Like, this game is all about possibilities. Doing every possible way you could. Oh, there goes my ship. It's okay. We don't need it. Hop. How much time's left? 2 minutes till end of cycle. Yeah, fun fact. Andrew Prelo made the music for this game. He recently made music for Minecraft. He did like covers of all the music, and it's really cool. So I'm guessing the black hole just like takes all of the memories from the masks. So like if I just stand in the mask area, they'll probably just suck me up too. I'll have to open it? Okay, good. Thanks for letting me know. Not playing the DLC. I hear the DLC is scary. I'll see if I can work up the courage to play it. I was too much of a baby to actually play Sucker for Love Date to Die For. I'm not going to disable it. I'm just going to be in here. Masqueries. Am I winning? I beat the game. Twilight, I beat the game. I'm just here being silly because apparently I can enter the black hole that sends all the memories 22 minutes back in time. And then I will thereby send myself 22 minutes back in time. And then what happens? Come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on. Oh, I see. Because they made this chamber like, oh. Interesting. I sent myself 22 minutes back in time. I've been sent into the universal deep fryer. Hello? My memories got sent back too. Hey, but... Huh? Then there aren't two of me. No. Unless... But check my map? I can't open the map. Now I can open the map. You are here. You are here. You are here. Oh. Oh. I am here. I am there. Oh. So the me that's waiting over there. The me that's... Oh. Huh? Eh? Nani? Nani? Eh? Eh? Huh? What if I go there now? Oh, but I should probably wait like 3 minutes. So I can at least warp into there. PvP! PvP!
Test your might. Ta 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 ta.
Dun 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 dun. All right, y'all. Should I wait 3 minutes or should I wait 15 minutes? I'm not. Oh boy, am I glad that he's out there and I'm frozen in there, and I'm 22 minutes over here, and he's the sheriff. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Ba da 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 da. Just 3? Oh, too late. I was reading stuff. The last me got sent back. Wow. So then who the hell is the me that's over there in the Ash Twin? Boy, am I glad that he's frozen in there. The Hourglass Twins. You are here. If I send out my scout, will I just have like 2 scouts? I was reading stuff. Time stuff. Oh my god. No, that's not. Legitimately, that was actually not what I was reading. Dun, 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 dun. Imagine if I just flew into the sun. I would never do that. No. Be a terrible idea. I don't recommend it. Haha, Jonathan! Yeah, I'd break causality because apparently I'm playing as the past me and not the future me waiting in Ash Twin. I swear, they probably put that cactus right there to mess up people like trying to beat the game. I want to see. I want to know. Like, I wish the game kept track of how many people died to just that specific cactus. Not just people who die on the way to trying to beat the game, but just people who died to that specific cactus. Silly Billy versus the unmatched power of the sun. Da-da-da-da-da. Well, I mean, while I'm waiting. How's it going, chat? How was your day? Ready for a fantastic week? Oh, I hear it. I hear the sand. Let's go! So, is there another me? Oh, is the other me in there? Alright, who's ready? Oh, hi, it's me. Oh, look, it's me just waiting for the world to end. I'll just stare at myself for a little bit. Hello? Is it... Are we operating by what kind of time travel rules are we operating by? If I even touch myself, will I explode? Wait. If I even just come into contact with myself, will the universe explode? Is this bad? Me. Talk to self. I feel like that's not a good idea. Are you me from the last loop? I think so. I started this current loop by popping out of a white hole inside the Ash Twin project. Oh, you started this current loop. Okay, so that's how it makes sense. Even though I'm playing as me. Oh, I see how it works. I have the memory of popping into the black hole, but I still play as the me that starts the loop. I still play as the me that starts the loop. But this me got sent back in time. Got it. I started the campfire like usual. Makes sense to me, saying how jumping into the black hole is definitely what created two of us. Hey, what do you think happens if you don't jump into the black hole again at the end of this loop? No, but... See, oh, yeah. Yeah, because I didn't do it. Yeah, because I'm playing as the one that's supposed to. Aw, man! If I don't, then where do you come from? That's a good point. I mean, I feel as real as ever, so I don't think I'm a figment of your imagination or anything like that. That's what a figment of my imagination would say! Are you being sassy? You can't sass me! You are me! You're not me! That's right. You're not me, I'm me now! This kind of proves we're the same person, though. At any rate, it's been good talking to you, me. It's really strange, but good. See you around. Ah! What have we done? Jumping into that black hole was a terrible idea! Ah! 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 Whoa. Ah! Yes, it was. Egg. I needed to know what would happen. Okay, I'm calm. This got weird. Yeah, duplicating living beings probably wasn't what the gnome I had in mind when they built the Ash Twin project. I wonder if we had the same memories. Good question, let's see. I remember all the time loops, including last loop when I jumped into the black hole in here. How about you? Me too, except sounds like our memories diverged at the start of this loop. Makes sense to me, saying how jumping into the black hole is definitely what created this to us. Guess we'll find out. I guess so. Yeah, this is me. It's that inquisitive. This is the greatest day of my life. Two of us. Now neither of us will... Anyway. Sure, two of us is great and all, but is it the greatest? What about the day we, what about that one? Oh right, that one's probably still the greatest. The day I met the Starlit Traveler? Probably. Haha, I know, right? But today is probably the next greatest day of our life after that one. Wait, can you read my mind? Definitely no, I just have the same memories as you, except for this loop, I mean. I started this loop by popping out a void hole inside the Ash Twin project, since in the loop before this one I jumped into the black hole. Hey, what do you... Blah, 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 blah. That's a good question. We're in thoroughly uncharted territory at this point. Truly, we are the Feldspar of weird time stuff. Let's make out. What? Oh geez, Feldspar would just use the time loop to try increasingly outlandish stunts, wouldn't they? Might be a good thing they aren't aware of it. At any rate, it's been good talking to you, me. What happens if this one goes back in time instead? No, that's probably not good enough. Do you think it's okay there's two of us? Nothing's exploded yet. Gossin always says that means the date's going well! Yeah, but it's Slate's definition of a boring date. Makes sense Gossin and Slate never dated. That and the whole mishap with Gossin's eye. Oof, yes, the eye thing. Yeah, that's, I very much do not want to discuss that. Maggie says, to a Chris, oh boy! Oh, maybe this is the greatest day of your life, hon. Hasty segue? Hasty segue. This version of me is very, very curious about what'll happen about not jumping into the black hole. Man. Ah! Yes, it was terrible. What happened? You have the same memories? No. Okay. Alright. Cool. Is it possible to kill him? Kill him. There can be only one! Amass an army of me in the Ash Twin project. No, it's just... It's just the one. Because now we've just created a stable time loop. I do like how there's a statue in Ash Twin Project. Oh yeah, because there was supposed to be someone manning it. Oh, man. I mean, I can. Oh, okay. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do it again. I'm gonna do it again, and then see if the me from the last time loop, like, says anything different. Although I guess if I disable the Ash Twin project right now, that will also break the universe, huh? Let's not do that. I'll just wait here for 6 minutes. Why not? If I both jumped in there, there'd be a third one. Do you think we can convince me to do that? I could be very stubborn. I don't know. Seems like a bad idea. Find out what happens if I disable it. I guess that doesn't preclude me from putting it back in. Phrasing. But first, let's do this experiment like this. Of how curious I am about this. Like this is the kind of game this is. The kind of game that just rewards exploration and innovation. Sounds good. Yeah. That's what Maggie likes to say. Sounds good. It's adorable. Isn't it adorable, chat? It's because we both love cheese. Because we're both lactose intolerant. Isn't it great? Don't you all know? It is the most lactose intolerant people who love cheese the most. Mood, right? Toad knows. Yeah. Alright, so we got 6 minutes. Anything else y'all want me to try before I end the stream and stop playing Outer Wilds for potentially months until I play the DLC? Also a big cheese fan. There's a song that that me and Maggie found from the Popcorn Palace in VR chat. It's a VR chat world where you can watch like videos and movies on YouTube. For April Fools, they did like this thing where a bunch of rats took over, and they were just like singing about cheese, the cheese song. I found the cheese song so I could just play it. Should I play it while the universe ends? I'll play it while the universe ends. Why can I not alt tab anymore? Oh, now I can. Weird. Alright, cheese time. Cheese, cheese, cheese. You know that I love cheese. Cheddar, cheddar, cheddar. No cheese makes it better. It's somewhere. I know it was somewhere. That's just cheesy. Wow, I really do message Maggie a lot one day. Where is that message? I thought it was gonna be like right at the top. There it is.
There's a food I love, one I've been dreaming of. Its milk's claim to immortality. This is my homage to fromage.
Is this gonna get content claimed?
Sing along if you please. For cheese, 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 wonderful cheese. Please don't like cheese, but I love cheese. Like this one. Cheddar, cheddar, cheddar. No cheese is better. I eat it wearing a sweater, and that's why I love cheddar. Mozzarella, mozzarella, mozzarella. It makes me a happy fella. It's the worldwide #1 seller. It is, and that's why I love mozzarella. Everybody, cheese, cheese, cheese. Wonderful cheese. Please don't like cheese, but I love cheese. Sing it, boys.
Gouda, Gouda.
The cheese that's never ruda.
It's never ruda.
It is my favorite fooda, and that's why I love Gouda. Camembert, camembert, camembert.
Fun fact, camembert is safe to eat if you're lactose intolerant. Because it's aged so much, all the lactose is gone.
Wonderful cheese. Beans don't like cheese, but I love cheese. Separate the curd from the whey. Set the curd aside in a tray. Press the fresh curd into a mold. Then when it gets old,
Mozzarella also safe? I think so. I think so.
wonderful cheese. Beans don't like cheese, but I love cheese. Boys?
Limburger.
Limburger, Limburger, Limburger.
The cheese that makes me slim burger.
I eat it on a Wimburger, and that's why I love Limburger.
Gorgonzola!
What?
Gorgonzola. What? Mozzarella is a cheese you eat when it's fairly fresh. I don't think it's safe then. String cheese. Pepper jack? Ooh, pepper jack's good. I like Havarti. Havarti, 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 Havarti. The cheese that makes you farty. Ghost pepper cheese. Oh, it's got ghost peppers in it? Oh. See, I love spicy food, but like, my mouth loves it, but my stomach doesn't. And that's just an internal struggle for me. All right, I'm gonna wait 3 minutes again, go back to Ash Twin, and then end the universe. And it just makes me sad. I'll have it every once in a while, though. But, like, man, I used to be able to handle it. Endgame run, let's go. Cam, I actually already finished the game. Now I'm doing silly things. I jumped into the black hole in the Ash Twin project. And, I did it again. Now let's see what happens if I don't do it. Have I done the DLC? I have not. I have not. Twyla cannot handle spice well. I mean, it's delicious, but it's just, you know, I'm not as young as I used to be. Maggie loves spicy food. All right, Maggie, if you ever visit LA, I know exactly where to take you. There's this ramen place that has the spiciest ramen you have ever seen in your entire life, and they have 6 levels. Normally it's like it would be 5 levels, but they actually have 6 levels of spice, and level 6 will utterly destroy. Level 6 will utterly destroy. Maybe it's why I can't handle spice anymore, because I destroyed myself. I don't know, it's worth a shot. What's this place called? It's called Killer Noodle. And the only location I know of is over near Santa Monica, so I'd have to like go there. But it's really cool. Okay, do not go into the sun. 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 And it's cool because you can get the there's 6 levels of spice on both types of spice. There's 2 types in that one ramen. There is just plain heat spice, and there is numbing spice. It uses the special kinds of like Chinese peppers that like make your mouth feel numb, like you went to the dentist. But I like it because it's like all tingly. So I like to get a little bit of the heat spice. I would like more, but I can't handle it anymore. Again, my mouth can, my stomach can't. And then I like to get just full-on level 6 of the numbing spice, because it just feels so fun. That kind of looks like Dr. Eggman. Like Szechuan? Yeah, something like that. Lock your attention. I mean, if you ever go to Los Angeles, I don't know if it has any other locations, but it's the one I know of. I prefer flavor spice like Buffalo Frank's Red. I think you'll like numbing spice then, because it's tingly, and it also has this sort of like umami flavor to it. I don't know how to describe it other than like the same kind of flavor as shichimi. Like that kind of spice. I am the Eggman. That's what I am. I am the Eggman. Kamui hates numbing spice. Oh, I'm sorry, Cam. More for me then. Ah, shoot, I just missed it. Alright, we're gonna have to wait for another rotation. Does that technically mean we have to wait an entire day of this planet? Don't touch the cactus. Wonderful. Try the next time you're in the area. Yeah, I recommend it. If you like spice, it is like the place. You want spice without the flavor. Alright, well, Samu, get level 6 of the heat spice and then 0 of the numbing spice. Honestly, like, that's the thing. Like, it's designed that even if you don't usually like heat spice, the numbing spice counteracts it so that you don't feel the pain. So you just get the heat and the flavor. So that's the idea behind it. You get both of them at the same level so they cancel out, but also enhance each other in the exact same way. I like the place a lot, and I used to go every time I was around that area, but like I just can't anymore. It's in a place where there's a lot of good Japanese food anyway, so you know, you can't go wrong. Cheese, 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 wonderful cheese. Da 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 ba ba dee ba da ba dee dee cheese. Try like a habanero hot sauce. You can use as little as possible, but still be hot. I actually have a little jar of ghost pepper salsa in my fridge from before COVID. I don't know if it's still good. I should check on that. It's kind of just been in the back because, you know, I used to handle it, and then I found out I couldn't. It was very sad. Because I bought it, and it was delicious. It's delicious. It's called Mrs. Renfro's. I recommend it. And I just, like, I can't have it anymore. I'm assuming it's got enough salt to just preserve it, but it has been in there a while. 5 years aged. Mmm, delicious. Who else had that nether sauce? Never heard of it. Who else tried that Pocky one-chip challenge? I would have tried it. Oh, but the me that's here won't have the same memories. No, it will. It'll have the memories of the me that jumped in. So the me that was here is unfortunately lost to time. Aw. They had this salsa brand around there. What's up, Tocado? Yeah, it's a good brand. Hey, me, remember leaving on our first solo trip? Yeah, that feels like ages ago. We'd have died the first time out if the time loop didn't exist, though. Isn't that weird to think about? Well, here's the thing. I think we did die. Well, I guess the time loop did exist. We just didn't remember it. We were disastrously unprepared for space. It's unsettling to think about, especially when you remember even Rebek survived their first launch. Weirder than there being two of us? I guess I am pretty sarcastic. Oh, that's it. That's all the new dialogue. Okay, well, in that case. Let's see what happens. Oh, you know what? I should have tried, like, just throwing a scout into there instead of me. That would have been interesting. But you know what? Just sending me is funnier. They did that to let you know there's not much else. Time to implode existence. Yoink! Is this okay? The universe hasn't exploded yet. Hey, me, you want to hold on to this? Do you want to go to the eye of the universe? I velocity matched myself. So what happens if I translate this right now? Mask receiving data. But the thing is gone. I have an opportunity to put it back. I sure do. Hey, what? Oh, did I just happen to step on it at the same moment it was... the sand was passing overhead? Yeah. Alright, what's the easiest way to throw this into the sun? It's freaking me out. It's freaking me out because the music's playing. I am getting so many raids today. And that means I'm just gonna have to keep, like, warning people that I'm doing spoilery things right now. Affinity Chris, thank you for the raid. Oh, that was a bad idea. Hi, I beat Outer Wilds. I just beat Outer Wilds. I could technically beat it again right now, but I'm doing silly things that are probably very spoilery and break the game. Welcome on in, OniLink, welcome on in. Hello, hello. Affinity Chris, thank you. Oh, I spoil us, all right. Well, thank you, Chris. Thank you, thank you. See, there are two Chris's. One must have jumped into the black hole. Chris, have you played Outer Wilds? I'm doing something very silly right now, as you can see. So if I just... Oh, I can't drop it. Oh, I can't drop it. I was gonna, like, drop it. Oh, there goes my ship. Well, you know what? There's only one thing left to do now. Can you spoil me? Oh, I absolutely can, princess. Just say the word. See, it's really funny. Okay, Affinity Chris, I won't say anything because anything I say is spoilery. This game is the kind of game where you don't want any spoilers at all because this game is built on knowledge. So, all you need to know is I'm gonna end the universe right now. That's not canon, that's just, I'm just doing it for the lulz. Whoa! I destroyed the fabric of space-time.
I've been waiting for this.
Why did jumping into the sun destroy the fabric of space-time? You don't need to know. You don't need to know at all. Every credit screen is canon. Yeah, you like this ending? You like this ending music? By the way, this game was backed on Fig. I did not know there was any other successful game backed on Fig other than Psychonauts 2. So I'm glad. Hey, you know, this is a good time as ever to mention I actually worked with somebody who used to work for Double Fine Productions and actually worked with Tim Schafer on Psychonauts. Wow. That's the fun thing when you work in Los Angeles. There's a lot of game development studios around. So, like, when people switch companies, they just happen to switch into my company sometimes. Yeah. So I worked with somebody who used to work on Psychonauts. He's not in the credits because he's part of the staff that was laid off during that round where Psychonauts, like, almost, like, stopped existing. And the practice in the games industry, I wish it wasn't this way, but the practice is that if you leave the project before it's done, even if you were fired, you are not credited, which is terrible, which is absolutely terrible. Like, what the hell? Like, you could have done, like, 90% of the game, and then you just get let go, and then that's it? You just don't get in the credits? What the hell? But anyway, yeah, he worked on the game. He was like a project manager for it or something. I don't remember exactly. But yeah, he told me stories about working with Tim Schafer and how he's like a brilliant dude, but like he's the kind of person that needs to be reeled in a little bit or else he goes crazy. Tim Schafer made a video on what he was most inspired in making that game last week. Yeah, because it was Psychonauts' 20th anniversary. Yeah. You wouldn't call it standard practice, just crappy studios do it. It feels like most studios are crappy, is the problem. Well, I'm glad that if for any project you've been on that didn't keep you recredited, they're gonna play 2. Yeah, I gotta play 2. You know, I was thinking about Kojima when I said that. Like, Kojima wasn't technically fired, but he was basically fired. Oh, double fine. Anyway, I'm getting distracted. And not by what's on screen right now. I also used to work with somebody who used to work for Disney back in the, like, 90s when they were making Super Nintendo and Genesis games. I know somebody, that person, who he did testing for The Lion King, the game. You know, the infamous game that's like super freaking hard unless you use cheats? That infamous game with like the monkey level based on "Oh, I just can't wait to be king." Yeah. I still have his number. If you want, I can, like, if you have any messages for him, I can text him. He doesn't work for the company anymore, but like he's turns out of sheer coincidence, he's a family friend. Like he's family with a family friend that I had known since like elementary school. And it just so happens he happened to be related. So it's crazy. It's crazy. Small freaking world. But yeah, I've just been like 2 degrees of separation from somebody who like worked on The Lion King. Does he know about the Russian bootleg? Is that the one with the weird Simba that like stands like a human? I don't know. Probably. He probably does. I will say I asked him when I first found out, like, wow, that game ended up being so hard. How did you play test it back then? He's just like, we had cheats. Yeah, that's what cheats were back in the day. They weren't just to let little kids beat the game. They were to help dev testers test. And that's how you end up with a game that's so hard you don't realize that it's impossible without the cheats. Yeah, that's what he said. His words verbatim, like, we had cheats. Like, okay. So basically admitting that nobody tested the game with the cheats off. So that's how you know. If you ever play Lion King on the Super Nintendo or Genesis, it is totally okay to play with cheats. That's how the devs played it. Can you text him what the hell was up with that level? I mean, I don't think he really remembers that much anymore, but you know it's because they didn't want kids to beat the game on a rental. You know that's why. Anyway, that's enough about stories of my life. That is kind of dumb. Rayman 1 was those games. Rayman 1 is a pretty hard game, and you know it is one of those games because of that. Although I would say, like, if you just play Rayman to the end without 100%ing it, it's just a decent difficulty. It's okay. It's just that you have to 100% it in order to play the final boss battle. I don't know what they were thinking. But, yeah, you can't fight the final boss in Rayman 1 until you 100% the game, collect all the collectibles. That's what makes it hard. Maggie's gonna head to sleep. Yeah, gotta do stuff tomorrow. Am I stuff? Have a good night, babe. Love you. Thank you for introducing to me this fan-freaking-tastic game and universe and world. I have so much stuff to read up on right now. And I'm going to try my hardest to not read up anything about the DLC. But, this has been an experience to remember. Everybody go thank Starlit Traveler for goading me to play this game. He was absolutely worth it. And, yeah. Y'all, thank you for being here. We are not going to play this game again this week. I will play the DLC at some point when I work up the courage. But, rest of this week, my idea is to play Shantae Advanced Risky Revolution because I got my copy from Limited Run Games. And I will just be playing a dump of it just to make sure my Game Boy doesn't die. And I also want to play a little bit of Deltarune to get ahead of Chapter 3 and 4 releasing, so that I'm sure I can get ahead of anybody else that might be playing. Yeah. Like Agent Double Toad 7. Of course. Alright. Okay. Alright, everybody. You know, I kind of want this to be the ending music, but I have this. No. I know exactly what the music should be. Get this music out of here. Alright, everybody. You all know the deal for real. Thank you for being here. If you haven't already, follow me on Twitch to catch me live next time I play this or any other game. Can we get an exclamation point end in the chat? If I start typing, it's going to, like, stop the music. And also exclamation point raid. Thank you, Sprint. Yeah, links are in the chat for all the social medias. YouTube, where I put all the VODs of games I played before. Discord, if you want to hang out off stream. Blue Sky, if you want to see what I'm up to on social medias. If you ever have any fan art for the stream, post it in the stream art section of the Discord, and I will put it up in the room. And, you know, just display it like art on the fridge. Like a proud parent. I will not be streaming tomorrow, I don't think, but Wednesday is when I plan to stream again. We'll see if that actually happens. Yeah. If we can get exclamation point sub raid as well, copy one of those raid messages and we'll see you on over where we end up. But if you're going to sleep, I will allow you to do so. Have a good night and stay clucky, everybody. Bye-bye.